Surprise, bitches! No. What's going on, guys? King Strats, you're back in the video on the channel. Yeah. Impromptu episode of Unfiltered. We went to Banana King, and I wasn't gonna record it, but here I am, and here he is. So, yeah, you missed his birthday. My birthday's next week. Today was actually my dad's birthday. If you hear some weird noises in the background, because I left some food for him outside, like Santa Claus on Christmas. Wait, no, you leave Santa Claus. How does it work?
Something like that.
Wait, you leave Santa Claus cookies, right?
He leaves you gifts.
Well, we went to Banana King. I got all shit I never got before. So I got some Papa wings, which is apparently like some barbecue greasy ass wings. And
Are those bones?
I don't think so. I think there's a bone in there. We're gonna find out. And then I got a picada plate, which apparently has blood sausage, and I don't like blood sausage, so I'm not eating that.
You're gonna eat it.
No, absolutely fucking not.
All right.
And I got a steak pincho, which is a pinche steak. And they said, do I want potatoes on the side? And they gave me an actual fucking potato. Don't say it. And he got some empanadas on it, but he already ate. Anyway. Well, yeah, but I got chicharrones in here. That's all I really wanted. That's why I got it. Picada. What?
So good.
My dad.
Yep.
You talk. He's gonna talk to you. Right,
Yeah, I'm gonna talk.
Wow, we're like in Canada. This is great though. All right. What's going on, guys? King Strats here, back with the video on the camera. On the channel. And today, you fuckers have been asking for this for God knows how long. So, welcome back to Unfiltered. And since it's actually not yet, but technically his birthday, and that's where I was today. Dad.
What's up?
Say hi.
Hi. How you doing?
You guys remember Sam? People are gonna go nuts for this.
Forget it. You're not gonna.
They gave me a blood sausage.
I don't like that como silla. Disgusting.
I'm not eating it. I got chicharrones.
If you put a hook in that, you can catch catfish.
I refuse to eat that. That's disgusting. So I got you a steak and there's a French fries. Sam had food and it's gone.
You finished?
Yeah.
He always does before the camera even starts.
No. On my defense, I didn't.
I actually have a weird thing. I've been thinking about this all day, which is sus, but this is the truth. Have either of you ever gotten a pedicure?
No.
Never.
Really? I got a pedicure today.
Someone's playing with your feet?
Yeah, a little Filipino lady.
She's cute.
No,
Bad breath?
never smelled it.
Nah. I don't like people playing with my feet, man. I ain't even doing the
Smell the
damn
breath
pedicure.
from down there. That's not good anyway.
Here's the thing. Right. I got a pedicure, right? Because a lot of times when I work out, I don't wear shoes. So I have calluses on my feet. The other reason I got a pedicure is for this reason, and I'll show you guys. See this? I'm always holding up camera, right? And I don't want my nails to be all messed up, because when they hurt, people are like, oh, you didn't do your cuticles, which is like stupid, but, you know, I try to take care of my hands and my feet.
Makes sense.
So I went, and I'm sitting there, you know, I'm the only guy in there, you know. Most guys don't get pedicures. Chad Ochocinco did get one.
Who?
Chad Ochocinco, the football player.
Oh, Chad Ochocinco. Something. What was his real name?
Chad Johnson.
He sucked.
What?
He was good for 2 years.
What?
Maybe 3.
Yes.
Oh, God. I'm going to pull out the stats. No, he's not. Chad Ochocinco is
I actually agree with you. He was awesome.
amazing.
For about 2-3 years.
Chad Ochocinco is literally one of the best route runners I've ever seen play the sport.
Whatever. Garbage.
But I was listening to all the women in there going over, like, their nail colors and, like, all that shit, right?
Did you paint your nail?
Clear.
You still like women?
Very much.
Okay.
I know I didn't give you a grandkid yet, but
Yeah, what's up with that?
a lot of games one point. But like a lot of like they're in there and they're arguing over like the nail color, and some women were in there with their significant others and they were asking their like boyfriend like what color.
What color they want? Yeah, I never got involved in that. Wait, hold on.
Okay.
I'm very sorry.
Go ahead.
Shake. Shake. Choke.
Don't feel bad.
That's about how
I
much
got.
you
This
got.
is about as much as I got.
You want one? Take it.
No, I wouldn't do that too.
I don't care. You can share it. You don't fucking drink, do you?
Yeah, I might.
Drink. Whatever. You do. I do.
Chad Ochocinco. Yeah, okay.
I went back to the chat. It's fine.
Um,
I'm gonna ask you this: do you give a shit like your
no.
nails,
No.
whether they're done or not? Do
No.
you?
No.
I'm more involved. I'm more worried about
everything else.
Other areas.
Yeah, did you brush your teeth?
Okay.
Does you brush my hot garbage?
So
Shit like that.
I feel like women do it more for themselves, which isn't a bad thing,
That's a good thing.
right? They care, but a lot of times I think a lot of women don't understand that guys don't care.
Good job with your rascal. Okay.
I figured. Like men don't really give a shit.
I know.
I've never met a guy who. Well, okay, I've met one,
One.
but
Same guy.
yeah.
Don't.
I'm not saying.
Don't say that.
I don't think he.
Sus?
Your dad already knows, yeah.
I know.
A little sus.
Yeah.
Kind of sus.
You a cop?
But here's the thing.
We'll edit that out.
I'm not editing it.
Yeah.
I didn't say nothing.
No,
I don't know who
I don't think so.
No.
Oh, I don't even know who it is.
He said no cap. No cap.
Oh, no cap.
No cap.
Is there anything that men do that are like that women don't give a shit about that men care about?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
What?
yeah.
Because I thought of something immediately.
Six pack.
No, women love six packs.
Yeah, but they also don't.
Some women do, some women don't. You're both right.
I
You're
got
both right.
I got a keg. In case you don't know, he's the in shape guy. What he's gonna be in 30 years. What do women?
I think
what do-
girls will like a six pack, but they don't. It's not necessary.
Is there something that men have in a routine? They do all the time, religiously. A lot of guys do it. Women don't really care about it as much as men do. I got one thing.
What?
The barbershop.
I was about to say shape ups.
Yes.
I'm very critical of my shape up. Like this one,
Most men are.
I should just push back, but I'm still good.
But most men, like, I know a lot of guys who go to the barbershop every week.
I go
2 weeks the most.
every month, 3 weeks, every 3-4 weeks.
You think they do it for the girl? Or they do it because they enjoy it.
That's the thing I'm asking. Same
I think
idea.
they do it because it's routine. They like.
Yes.
You know what?
It's like an upkeep.
Yeah.
You bring a very wise thing here. You bring up something really cool because you know why? I always get my hair cut and never once somebody say, I never had a female. Guys will say, yo, you got a nice
Shape
cut.
up myself.
More guys.
Yeah.
Yeah. More
Guys will
guys.
pick
There
up
you
my
go.
head, but guys will pick up.
That's the equivalent.
Same
Okay.
thing with a physique almost.
But
Yes.
yeah.
100%. As a person who's been overweight and who's been with a six pack, I've had both ends of the spectrum.
But you very seldom get a girl say, yeah, nice shape up. It's true.
Even when you're in shape as a guy, most of the compliments that I get till this day are from other men, not from women.
How about
yes,
that?
women compliment, but not
How
like that.
about this? When you're not in shape, most of the criticisms I get is from men.
Yes, your body. Women don't care as much about your physique
Well,
as men
Men
do.
are going to compare themselves
As
to you.
much.
It's true. You walk in the mall and you'll see this real hot woman, right? With this fat schlep that look kind of like me. And they chilling. They go, he must got money. Nah, he pulled up in a Hyundai, dude. I saw him. Maybe got a good personality, but girls are more accepted. Guys are so critical. This guy's built like me. We'll call this girl big fat or something. Like, you crazy?
That's small PP energy, though.
Oh, small PP energy.
That's men with small PP energy. Real dudes don't do that.
I don't do that.
No, because you would never would. I don't look at women and I'm like, oh, she's big or she's small, because that's not what's important to me.
Not to me either.
That's small PP energy.
Well, and I don't think no woman is better than
These
me.
women are actually not that
look good.
Yeah.
Sometimes my friend will be like, oh, you know, she's too hot. I can't talk to her. I'll talk
Wait,
to Holly
what?
Berry. I don't do that.
Wait. You have friends
Yeah, I do.
that think that women are too attractive
To talk to.
to speak to.
Yeah.
Wow.
Intimidating.
Yeah. I don't get intimidated.
You know what? I can see that.
I can see it.
Because what do a lot of women say when they talk to us? Oh, it happens a lot. They said it happened tonight.
Well, they say a lot of things.
Okay. They said, you see, the one specific, she said, y'all probably get.
Oh,
It happens a
I don't
lot.
get that.
I don't either. I said, what do you mean by that? Because it happens all the time.
Because they say they pick up on it. What are you picking up?
I don't know.
What? You probably get what, hit?
Nah, like she, the exact phrase was told. We were talking tonight. You know, and she said, "Y'all get mad ass."
Well, I got a friend that said he gets more ass than a public toilet seat. Does that count?
But it's never true.
idea.
No, hell no. And that dude got pimples on his pimples, man. He ain't supposed to be talking shit.
But it's not about that.
Oh, you can't curse here, can you?
No, I curse.
Oh, bye-bye.
I'll leave anything in. Whatever. Trust me. He said some very.
I don't think anybody's better than
Yeah.
anybody. Really.
Nah.
I'll talk to anybody if I felt like it.
Yep.
But are you talking about somebody you just want to be friends with, or like a significant other? Because it matters.
You see, most guys are thirsty. If I talk to a woman in the bar, back when I was able to talk to a woman in the bar,
You can preface it. That's fine.
I'm not talking to a
Me too.
woman. I never talk to a woman to try to pick her up. That's not my thing. We talk, if we vibe, we click, we
But
take it
here's the
from there.
thing. I think that's the reason why it happens more often than not.
Well, I did it right back in the day.
That's my point.
Yeah, but I'm not thirsty like, hey, no, it's not.
Because that doesn't work.
No.
Even though, like, to me, and people, like I said, people are like, oh, you probably get mad at us. And while I refute that, it's not true. I'm not going to sit here and lie about, like, I never was the type of person that, like, didn't get attention. But I think part of the reason that I got attention, and I know, again, we grew up together, a reason that you got attention is because you didn't crave it.
No.
It was never important.
No.
You never went out and left the house like, oh, I got to get some girls. You know what I mean?
It's got to be like natural.
Yeah, like you just let it happen.
You know, I DJ at this spot we were at tonight, right?
Yeah.
Am I allowed to say name?
Okay. I eat there. I have wings on there.
Okay. So I DJ at Blue 42. And there's friends of mine that walk in there, look around, not enough girls, they walk right out.
Yeah, I don't care.
That's
Thirsty,
stupid.
dude.
Never did.
Yep.
You go out to meet women like that? Like, are you that desperate? First
Yes.
off, if I need to meet a woman, I probably have a number of two I could call. Right? Every guy has that.
That's why there's Tinder too. If that's what you're looking to do.
Yes.
Right?
Correct.
Or get a hooker.
Right.
Yeah, I'm not going to go that route, but I'll go Tinder. But I'm just saying,
I'd buy a hooker before I went on Tinder.
I don't have, listen, we're all guys. There's, preface by saying I would never do this. Now,
Okay.
because I don't want no trouble. But when I chose to, there's always a number or two that you could call to hang out. We all, with a person of the opposite sex, we all have that. I'm sure you have it. I'm sure you have it. That's cool. Why am I going to go to a bar and be thirsty and talk to someone you're probably not even going to vibe with? Just because you have to? You had a quota to meet or something?
Yeah, I'm going to keep it a full stack when it comes to that, though.
I don't do that.
I think there are some people out there who love the game.
Okay.
Like, they love that.
I'm not that guy.
I agree with you. I think the ones that try too hard come off that way, and a lot of times it gets them out of more entanglements than into them. You know what I mean? Like, if you're trying, I always feel like it's just like, just be yourself, and if you like, if somebody likes me, cool. If you don't, hey, cool. Like, it happens. I don't think I'm everybody's cup of tea, and I would never try to be, but I've never in my life tried to, like, convince somebody to like me. Like, I would rather be alone.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
If you change who you are for someone to like you, they don't like you anyway.
But I don't want to.
They like who you're portraying. They don't like you.
Oh, I don't like that either, yeah.
I'm me all day, every day. It is what it is.
But I would never want to convince somebody to like me. You know what I mean? I don't want to convince you. Like, I would never, somebody like, oh, give me a reason why. Fuck you. Like,
Yeah, I'm out.
You know what I mean?
I'm out.
Like, nah.
I'm out.
I don't know. I feel like people are like, oh, that's just you being pride. And like, nah. Like, I don't want to convince you. Like, you either like me or you don't.
How about this? Has this ever happened to you? I'm talking in my past. I gotta preface this shit.
Yeah, I know. Go ahead.
You ever meet this real, you see this girl, she's like very attractive, right?
That far, so far, yes.
You
I've
sit
done that.
there, you have a nice little, you have a conversation. She's conversating back, and 2 minutes in, you go, oh, this is beat. My nails, I had my nails done yesterday. Oh, my hair gets done twice. Wow, you really?
So you're telling me that you saw somebody that you were initially attracted to that talked themselves out of you being attracted?
Instantly.
Oh, yeah.
2 minutes.
Oh, yes.
And I'm sure that happens to women quite often, too.
100%. 1,000%.
But I'll tell you this about girls. I know this from just knowing a lot of girls. A girl talks to you, she knows 10 minutes whether she's going to give you the number.
Have I not said that on this very video? I've said that a million. Yes.
Well, I am a fan, by the way, but I didn't catch that.
No, it's 100% true. Within the first 5 minutes,
know whether
they know whether they want to be your friend, your lover, or a boyfriend, whatever. 100%.
Or in some cases today, now that I'm older, but I see it because I work in a bar, or you're going to be their one-night stand.
Yeah, that's why I said it. Friend, lover, or more. Yeah, 100%. 100%.
As I got older,
Why do you think that is?
Because people have a sense.
You
Like
think
they,
it's their intuition?
yeah.
that's the vibe they get.
Mhm.
It's not all about looks. I don't want people, you put yourself down. No, I never thought I was a model, but I always did it right.
But I think a big reason why is because of the way you carry yourself.
And I'm always myself. I don't ever
That's
try
a part of the way you. There's a genuineness to people that I think the real ones can sniff out. Like, if you come off as like you're trying to spit game,
Right.
or like it might still work, but I feel like it's just always better to just be you.
Again, if you change who you are to make someone like you, they don't like you. They like who you're faking to be.
Yeah, but we live in a social media age where most people are a
Oh, well, don't get me started.
No, knock yourself out. I'm here for
Social media is the worst.
this. I hate social media.
You see that happy couple, oh, me and my son in the park. Man, you be dropping your son off everywhere to go shake your ass in the club. You ain't never home. But you're on social media, your mother or father of the year. And even relationships. Me and my man are in the movies, we're here. Meanwhile, they're both cheating on each other. They're both doing whatever. I No, I don't put
Spirito Santi.
I don't put anything personal. You know this. On social media ever. To the point where people I may be talking to, why don't you have a picture on it? Because it's my social media. Put your picture on your social media. I'm not hiding nothing. That's my business.
You're good for a good quote, and I'll leave this here type of post.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right.
That's good.
This
But
is
I don't need to show me and female X
Right.
kissing in the movies. Or we're about to go in on these wings. Then they have another picture of Bones. We went in on these wings.
funny story.
Come on, bro.
I was once told you only tell people what you want them to know.
That's my famous saying.
You're the one that fucking told me it. It was
It's a fact.
I know. That's why I don't put my business on social media.
And the less things you share, the less things you gotta work. You only tell people.
If you don't want people to know something, you don't say it.
And on the opposite, I use it like a communication device. It might as well be Morse code. Let's just say I'm at work and I want my boss to hear this. I know this guy's a snitch of the year. I'll tell him on purpose so he can go back.
Oh, we'll
and
get
tell
right
him.
back to him.
But that's my plan. Chess, not checkers. I'm always thinking like that. But if you have a secret and you don't want anyone to know, guess what? Don't tell anyone. You don't have to worry about it because we all have that guy. Don't tell nobody because I said I wouldn't tell. But don't you think they're going to take your shit and do the same thing? That's the first person you got to worry about. My little guy the other day, this kid came up to me and said, someone said they could beat me up. I said, so in a normal conversation, out of the blue, someone came to you and said, this kid said he could beat you up. Did someone ask him? How'd your name come into it?
There you go.
I said, the person you need to worry about is the one that came and told you. The
Because they're waiting to see what you do.
Yeah, because he's going back and forth. He said it to him, he brought it back to you so you could have a... If it doesn't come to me directly, like Jay said, I don't respect it. I don't believe in subliminals. You want to get at me?
That's something. Now you sound like me. Now, I said all the time, I don't believe unless you put your name on something, I don't respect it.
No.
Put your name on it.
And I don't really worry about anything. I don't take anything I say on social media serious. If it's something serious, like, you're cooking, that's some serious shit. Or, certain things, but relationships, your car. I've seen people pose with other people's cars.
Oh, yeah. Other people's money, other people's shoes, other people's cars. I always feel like the people who boast the most about their relationships are usually the ones in the worst ones.
Yeah, I don't. My personal life is not for social media.
I just feel like if I'm in a relationship, I don't need the world to know about it. Like,
It's not my business.
That's my fucking point. I don't get it. I never understood that.
If I'm happy, I'll go be happy without the camera. I don't need to take a... What did people do before social media? How many pictures did you take when you had to develop them?
Have we not had this conversation over here?
Yeah.
Because everything's a picture. You see every wing. You see every movie. You see every fight. Sitting home watching the fights on Friday. Good for you. But that's your page. That's okay. But when it comes to sitting here with my baby, meanwhile, half the world knows you're playing games. Like, I choose to be...
People wonder why I'm so, mentally when it comes to relationships and shit like that. It's because of what you just said. I have witnessed that kind of shit. I've seen women on the phone with their boyfriend while they're with other men. Literally.
Not to mention how self-centered of a society we've become.
Well,
that people think that people
what
don't
about me?
see them.
No
Right?
one cares about things until it affects them personally. Anything. You don't care. It don't matter. There's a lot of issues in the world, but the ones that are closest to home are the ones you care about the most. I'm guilty of that.
But it's such a materialistic world. Right?
Like
If you really cared about looking at your sister's child, for example, you would go see the kid in person. You wouldn't have to live through it.
I don't need to tell
through
people what the hell I'm
Facebook or
doing.
Instagram.
No, they do that for other people.
I agree with that. That's for other people. I agree with that.
That's for other people. I agree with that. Look, I don't have any children, but I couldn't see me posting every day about my kids.
It wouldn't make sense to me.
I don't get
I
it.
can't.
Yeah.
I don't have kids.
Again, I can't. That's what I'm saying.
But I still couldn't imagine, because I don't do it with my own family. First of all, what would I be like if I would take a picture with my family and post it? It feels wrong to me.
Right. Not
But other people, they do it in a blink of an eye.
Right,
It's crazy, right?
I'm with my dogs 24/7. I love my dogs like they're my kids. I'm like,
How would you post them?
I don't know.
They're
That's
your
what I'm saying.
dogs.
Yeah, my dog's 5 feet from me right now.
I don't know. It's crazy to me.
I feel like people need other people to think like what they're doing is but it's not reality.
When you think about it, when people go, hey, come wish my little junior a happy birthday. You don't even have Facebook. What do you
Yeah.
mean?
Happy birthday, mom, and your
Right.
mom don't have Facebook.
Huh?
Yeah.
What you
I
doing?
agree with that. You're doing it for other people.
You're gonna read it? Or even if you're sick. You know, like, oh, I had a bad day today. What do you want? Wait for everybody to tell you sorry?
Yeah.
Pull your pants up, man. Take off the skirt, join the varsity. I don't do stuff like that. Whether you do it, or you get the person my age, well, when I was young, nobody loved me. I was all alone. My man, you 42 years old now. Pull your pants up. What are you going to do now? That was yesterday. If your life is a book, those chapters are behind you. You're writing the next one right now. You're living the next chapter. You're going to worry about that yesterday?
Here's the crazy part, though. And I'm not speaking about you specifically.
Well, you know my story. I could run that sorrow game. I never do it.
But your generation takes social media really fucking serious. I don't know why. But because you're a Gen Xer. I talk about like generations all the time. You're technically speaking a Gen Xer.
Yeah.
We're both millennials. Gen Zers don't give a shit about social media. Like they will be like, yo, like your mom sucks. I peed on her yesterday. They'll just say that to you, and you'll be like, yo, like why would you say some shit like that? Now your generation would actually be like, yo, I know where you live, bro. I'll beat the fuck out of you. Where our generation's like, hey, but Gen Z doesn't care at all. Wait, like Gen Xers, anything on social media, like y'all like really like get mad about that shit. Not you, generationally speaking. Because I feel like you're closer to Gen X than being a millennial, not like literally, but like your mentality. You have more of an old school mentality than most people in our age bracket does.
You know my problem about all that is, I just don't care.
Which is, I agree with you. I don't think you're lying. You're telling the truth.
I don't care.
But your generation, they care.
Oh yeah.
They get mad. Like it's like we fighting over this shit. Like they will be like, because this is what you hear a lot from Gen Xers. They say some shit. They're like, man, back in my day, if you would have said some shit like that, like I would have like they would have came and saw you, which is true. But
They have to let you know it.
yes, like because they're trying to tell y'all young don't know nothing. We're getting to that point. I feel myself doing that, but at the same time, like man, they just kids. They just joking around.
I feel. I don't care about any of that stuff. I don't take anything I see seriously unless it affects me directly.
Go on TikTok. You see dudes that are in their like 40s and 50s, and they like, listen, in my day, we would have beat the fuck out of you for saying some shit like that. And a lot of young kids would be like, man, you were just playing. It's a joke. Get a sense of humor. Like, and my generation is caught in between because I see both sides of it.
It's different too. In my day, you might get into a fight about a certain thing. Today, you get shot. So you learn not to fight so much.
Yeah.
When I had this talk today, we would say, hey, you know, Vinnie Brown, don't mess with him. He's good with his hands. Today, they don't care about Vinnie Brown's hands. When are you going to duck them bullets?
Yeah, you don't hear that no more.
No, because it doesn't
Nobody
matter.
fights
about hands
And the better you are with your hands, the quicker they are to shoot you.
Yeah.
No one's going to fight you.
Because now they know if you can fight, like, I'm not going to fight you. I'm just
Yeah. Go get beat up. And every fight today is on social media.
We're the last generation that fought.
You know, you can't even have a good fight today.
Yeah.
No.
If you have a good fight today, say you had a fight and you lost. You got your butt kicked.
All right.
That thing could go viral today.
Yeah.
You get knocked out, they'll have you. You'll be
humiliated.
And that you're humiliated, you got to live with that L 10 times a day, 100 million times a day.
We're the last generation for that. Like, we're in a generation where World Star became a thing. Where people got in fights and they tape the shit. But back then, you had to put it on the internet by, like, uploading it. Now it's in there within seconds. It goes viral, you're screwed. It's different.
They have sites. There's these kids today, like fight sites.
World Star was that.
Well, I'm talking about the school. Say, like, I'm not going to say the name.
Oh, yeah, like little fight. Yeah.
Let's say high school X. They have a fight. They have an Instagram with all the fights in high school X.
Bro, they had a thing on TikTok. Like, this was like in the beginning of the school year where they were like stealing soap boxes and shit, and like toilets. And they would take the toilet out of the bathroom.
You know the worst thing today.
Where we going?
First off, I don't want to seem like I'm saying like fighting is good or you condone it, but you got to protect yourself, right? Today, if I was in school and something popped off, say in the cafeteria line, we're gonna fight in the cafeteria line. I'm not waiting for you to get outside, get all your boys, get all your cameras, and no, we fight right here. I'll go home at the end of the day. I'll take my suspension.
There's so many more elements today. Like today, you got to worry about if you're a bully. Did you do it? Were you a bully?
You get expelled. You can't even threaten somebody.
Yeah.
No.
God forbid you fight back. You might be the wrong one. You never know.
That was also our generation too, though. You remember what the rule they put in when we were in high school?
No.
When you got in a fight?
If you threw the
Automatically?
first punch, you were wrong.
When we were in school, they put a rule in that said if you got in a fight, whether you started it or not, you got 30 days, 1 month suspension.
Oh, yeah.
No questions asked. That was
So
literally.
there you go.
Literally. Before that, you know how fighting used to be. Like, before that, it was like, oh, you would just hear it and it would just be a fight.
Yeah.
After that, remember suspended everybody in school for wearing white tees?
Yeah.
Remember that shit? Everybody came into school because tall tees were big. Couldn't wear them no more.
Remember you were in 8th grade and the kid threw a pretzel at you?
I knew you were going to bring that shit up.
And you picked it up and threw it back?
I didn't write this fucking
This is a true story.
Yeah, suspended for 3 days.
He got 3 days and the kid got 3 days. So I said,
Yeah.
So I said, wait. He retaliated. The kid hit him with a pretzel in front of the whole school.
I hit him all with his shit too. Pow!
Hit him with a pretzel in front of the whole. I'm the parent, right?
I know his name.
No, we don't go there.
I know. That's what I'm saying. I remember. I knew something.
No, hit him with a pretzel, and the whole school looking at him. He's supposed to go tell the principal, which makes you a snitch, which makes you a coward, which makes you a whole bunch of things that you got to live with when you go home. And you tossed it back, and you got the same time he did. And they go, yeah, that's the rules. She goes, that's the rules. I said, what happened?
She was a bitch.
This is the true story. Dave can tell you. I said, so what happens if he turned around and punched him in the mouth? What would happen then? I said, would he still get 3 days? She said, yeah, he would have still got 3 days. I said, next time, punch him in the mouth. I got in trouble for that. His mother didn't think too kindly of that, but I did say that 100%.
You know what mom made me do after that? Yeah, you know what mom made me do after that? She made me go to work with her. She was so mad. She made me go to work with her for all 3 of those days and sit there and like do fucking homework. Like, what was I supposed to do?
Today you don't want to be a tough fighter. But
I wasn't like he first of all he was trying to be cute.
No, you were right. You were right.
My fight or flight, like I'm sorry, it's fight. Like what do you want me to say? So I chucked the pretzel back and I hit him. I didn't beat him up. I didn't keep it going. I hit him in his shit. He got caught. The teacher saw me because I didn't think about it.
But schools when the school doesn't understand, when you go do the right.
I was to the short lady.
When you go do the right thing, you got napkins.
She wasn't playing.
Okay, good.
Yeah,
So
she wasn't playing though. That lady.
but when you go do the right thing and you go tell the principal,
bitch, bro.
Think about this. You go tell the principal, hey, he hit me with a pretzel. You're all kind of things now, and
I didn't tell.
And not, but I wouldn't either. But I'm saying when you go do that, you're all kind of, and none of them good. You're a snitch.
I never snitched.
You're a coward. You're just messed up now. And you walk home and everybody's looking.
Do you remember the other time I got suspended?
No.
In high school. I got suspended. Remember that? I got in school though.
What'd you do?
One of my other friends, he's no longer with us, got on all fours and I pushed the kid on the floor. And the kid had a metal plate in his head and I didn't know about this shit.
Really?
Oh. That's not cool.
I didn't know!
Okay.
He didn't fall on his head, but Mr.
Mucha.
Cool. Fransman.
France?
Saw it. And he literally took me right to Mucha's office. They gave me in school for 2 days. Yeah.
I think freshman year in high school when I was in school, which is many moons ago.
That was when I got suspended freshman year.
I was suspended something like, I want to say 12 or 16 times.
You were, you were.
Yeah, I had problems.
Built different.
But no, after that, I learned that being a class clown is, you learn a lot of things when you go.
But I wasn't trying to be funny, bro. Like, I just...
No, but I was a clown. I was, and I wouldn't, you know.
I never gave a shit what people thought.
But
I wasn't trying to make
after my freshman year, how many times I got suspended?
None.
Zero.
You learned your lesson.
It wasn't even.
It wasn't
It
working.
was not even a lesson. You learn, you grow up. It's like, this isn't cool. People are laughing at you. They're going to school when I'm just sitting in this dumb suspension plan.
In-school suspension sucks. You never had that shit, did you? You never got suspended or anything?
Once.
Oh my god, bro. What did you get in school for?
You know, I don't even remember.
But you in school? Wow. In school sucks.
It was in the library, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I had once.
You got suspended?
Yeah.
Really? I didn't know that.
Hard to believe, right?
For what?
Yeah, I was wrongfully accused, probably.
No, definitely.
But I
There's
didn't
no way
mind
you
because who I got suspended with, it was fantastic.
Yeah?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I was having a ball.
I mean, in school was horrible where you sit there for the whole day.
Yeah.
You can't move.
I was lucky because I was...
You can't even talk.
No, you couldn't do nothing. And it was even worse for me because every one of my coaches came and saw me in school.
And then as things got worse, they had something called Prime when I was in school. You'd have to literally go to school.
Amazon?
Yeah, Prime. You would literally have to go to school when school was out. It was like a weird detention.
Like on a weekend?
All day.
What, like Breakfast Club?
Yeah.
No, like after school was closed. So school's out at 3. You go to school at 3, and you sit there for like 2 hours every day.
Ultimate suspension.
Yeah. For kids, they
It was
didn't
even
know what
worse
to do
because Annabelle was the one that did in school.
Was it?
Yeah. Yep.
Everyone, I'm telling you, Mucha came, Briggs came, all of them. McLaughlin came, because I played 4 sports.
But that's what stopped me too.
So what are you doing?
When you're suspended, you can't play anything. You get bad grades, you can't play.
I couldn't remember that because I went down to play baseball during baseball season.
And
It was in the
once
spring.
when I
And he was like, what are you doing? You can't play. You
And-
love that guy.
I still coach kids today, and they don't understand. Like football, you don't miss football games. You just don't. You have one game a week. Well, you suspended, you cannot play. You miss one. You get one game a week in football. It's not baseball. You got 2 games. Basketball, maybe 2.
Yeah, but if you get suspended on Tuesday, you can still play the game on the weekend. No, I did. I got suspended during baseball season.
It depends. It depends. Yeah, it depends when you get suspended, or what you did. But you get a couple of days. Like, you don't just get one. I would get like 3 days suspension. I would get suspended.
I got only in middle school. I got 3 days. I'm telling you, mom made me go to school to work with her for 3 days. I had to sit there and just fucking sit there. Like, she was just that mad because she didn't want me to stay home and enjoy it. Oh, bullshit.
I didn't find it a deterrent. It didn't matter to me. They want to correct you, right? To make you.
Suspension doesn't do shit for anybody.
It didn't scare me. It's just boring.
Suspension does nothing for anybody.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not gonna sit here and have like some kind of school. I think school like sucks. It's a bad thing to say.
I gotta tell you, school to me was the best time of my life. I hated it. When I graduated, I didn't know what to do with myself.
I mean, okay, I don't think you get what I'm saying when I say school sucks. It's the whole idea of school, like the gathering of school and shit like that was great. I'm talking about like the curriculum, the way they discipline you. It's stupid. It's dumb. It doesn't do anything.
Well, what's the alternative, though?
Change the curriculum, bro. School doesn't teach you life skills. I hate it. It's dumb.
I agree.
They don't teach you anything.
They should teach you about profit. They should
fucking doing taxes. I don't know. Balancing your checkbook.
How about credit?
Yeah, building credit. That shit matters. That's what I'm saying. It's dumb. Like, so you need to tell me that I know like the chemical anatomy for table salt, but I didn't know how to do taxes. Like, I didn't know how to build credit. I learned how to build credit when I was like 27, bro. What the fuck? Yeah. That's what I'm talking.
Credit. So I learned a very valuable thing.
You can't have it until you get it. And you
I had a credit card bill. I was DJ.
Oh no.
I had a credit card bill due. I said, damn, I forgot. It was $2.50 was due.
How?
Because that's what was the balance, $2.50. They had a credit for me because I was paid one time. And then I used it and I left $2.50 on there. Didn't finish it. So, damn, I'm DJing. And I looked down and said, shit. So I said, okay, let me pay it. I paid it at $12.01. That $2.50 cost me $35.
They charge you a late charge. Oh yeah, they don't play.
So $2.50, they got $35 at me. There's your credit.
Credit is a game.
Yeah,
it's a game. They try to give you a little more limit. It's a game, and they don't teach you this shit in high school. So like everybody else, I got a credit card when I was 18 and maxed the fuck out of it. And then like 4 years later, all of a sudden I'm getting phone calls and I'm like, oh yeah. Because they don't teach you that shit.
And what greatly affects your credit is debt to income ratio.
Of course.
So if you're making X amount and your credit is X amount and you owe more, there's a percentage. And
more or less, if you make less money than the ratio than you owe. So if I make like $100K a year, but my credit is like I'm in debt for like $600K, I'm just throwing numbers out. Mm-hmm. Like it's gonna negatively affect
income
it.
Ratio.
Also keeping a high balance. These are things they don't teach you though. Keeping a high balance, delinquencies, repossessions,
and paying minimum credit card, paying the minimum amount.
Well, they do that on purpose because you're not gonna hit the.
Not only that, but it affects your.
You're
credit.
gonna hit the interest. Yes, if you have a high balance on your shit, screwed.
It affects your credit. If you're paying the minimum,
yes, but these are not things they teach you in school.
No.
So most people get out of high school or out of college, they're in debt. They get a credit card and they're in more debt.
Well, think about it. How often have you used algebra since you graduated?
Trigonometry.
Physics.
Chemistry.
Yeah, I don't know.
Seriously, how many classes were actually like taught you anything that you needed? Like I know the Pythagorean theorem today. I've never used it. I still know it's a squared plus b squared equals c squared.
But on the flip side, there are people that have used it. I just think it's a small percentage.
The Pythagorean theorem?
Not that, like chemistry.
Congruent.
Okay, so what part of chemistry do you use in a normal everyday?
Symmetrical. No, I don't.
Anybody.
People that go into that field.
But that's what's
needed.
That shouldn't be your base curriculum then. It should be something you learn secondary.
Right. I'm just playing devil's advocate.
I agree with you.
I would imagine that's there because that's an important asset to our society.
They got rid of home economics. It was the most important class we took.
That's stupid. They should, yeah.
Home ec was like cooking?
Yeah. Learning how to do laundry.
Bro, women should have taken that left and right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Women, that's where they...
I think men need to take that shit too.
No, women should have...
I took cooking. I love cooking.
Yeah.
I know. I cook. But I know a lot of men that don't know how to do their own laundry. They can't get out of their own way.
I might be one of them.
You know how to do laundry?
But at the same time,
press a button.
Wait a minute. Aren't there things that parents should teach you? I feel like maybe schools think that stuff's left up for your...
Now you're assuming that people grow up in nuclear families, which is not true.
My parents taught me to be home before the streetlights came on, or they're gonna kick my ass.
A lot of people don't grow up in nuclear families, like
nuclear,
father, mother, siblings,
anybody,
single parent homes, things like that. Like
some type of guardian is what I'm saying. But then the catch to that is who's teaching them. I know, but somehow they know. How did they know?
Isn't that what school? To me, school should teach you how to be a human before anything
I think
else.
school should teach you how to make money when the time comes.
Okay.
How to count money.
Sure.
How to do
what you learn.
Like if you see the shirt's on sale for 20% off, do you know how to do that?
You learn that. They teach you that percentages. They don't maybe say the
But
shirt is
that's all good. But unless you
Well, what's Romeo's cousin?
Mercutio.
Oh, don't get me started.
You know that.
Sure.
That's my point.
Because that's arts.
Don't get me started on Shakespeare. You'll have a long night.
Shakespeare was the guy.
You like Shakespeare or don't like Shakespeare?
Don't.
Really?
Yeah.
Any book, I need to read a book to understand a book. I don't want any parts of it.
Yeah, I hated Shakespeare.
I don't believe you.
Which is me or him.
Both of you.
Why?
You do like Shakespeare. You might not like the way that he spoke, but you like the stories. Everybody likes Shakespeare. Everybody likes Shakespeare.
No, that's not true.
Everybody likes Shakespeare. Everybody.
Put it this way, I give him credit because he was like a founder and all
Do you
that.
understand that most of the movies that we make today, I'm going way off.
Yeah, they're based off of like
Shakespeare!
Shakespearean stories.
Okay, so
But they
Romeo
did
and
better
Juliet
than
would have
him.
been like that movie with
Side Story?
Jet Li and...
Romeo Must Die, West Side Story. There's a lot of those.
Okay, here it is.
I'll fucking go.
Don't start with me on musicals because
Me either. I'll do this all day.
I hate musicals.
I hate musicals too.
I was in them.
I hate musicals. Why do you guys sing and dance?
You know why I liked your musical? Because you were in it. How about this? You go to order.
Yeah, that's it.
You go to order a burger. I like a burger and fries, please.
Can I
And all of a sudden,
please have a burger?
and everybody starts dancing. And they know the dance.
Yeah.
Who's flipping a burger if they're dancing?
I don't get it.
It's not real.
Sorry, it's not for me.
It's not real.
There's
Did
two-
you like the movie Chicago?
No.
Me either. People love that movie.
There's-
You did.
No,
You know what?
why.
I'm gonna
I
tell you.
don't
There's
like Chicago,
There's
actually.
three musicals I like. The one that you and Miles did,
Crazy for You was good.
good musical. I like West Side Story because I just thought of
That's Romeo and Juliet.
Fall Back, Pilgrim. I understood it. Romeo and Juliet is Romeo. Wherefore, first off,
But I think you don't like the presentation, but the story was good.
It's no good.
That's not how they spoke back then, so
Nah,
you
it's
can't
no
go
good.
off that.
There's
The guy
no-
wore a
there's
freaking
no-
thing over here. It's no good.
there's no crib notes for West Side Story.
I'm still waiting on your third musical because I'm calling your bluff here.
Oh, Wizard of Oz.
Or The Wiz.
Yeah, okay. I didn't really think that was musical. but I get it.
I put them together.
All right.
But that's it. Sound of Music, hate it.
Nah, no good.
Chicago,
Okay. I got one. Did you guys like The Lion King?
You know what's funny? I was just gonna bring it up. I never saw it.
you
You
know,
never watched The Lion King?
Can't do it.
I gotta tell you, you know I couldn't watch it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you why. No, I'm gonna tell you why. I was gonna watch it, and Dave goes, "Yeah, it's pretty good, but the guy's dad died. It made me sad."
Me too.
And I didn't.
I don't like
and
that.
He told me that, and
Mufasa.
I don't
you
like
told me.
that.
James Earl Jones.
You told me that, and I couldn't watch
Well,
it.
there's a weird thing. If you
couldn't
look
watch
at
it.
so many Disney movies, there's something about parents dying.
Well,
That's like a thing.
there's
You
a
know,
funny there's a funny thing about The Lion King that a lot of people don't know. It's Hamlet.
Okay, no, probably didn't watch it.
It's literally Hamlet.
Okay, I get your saying. I get your part about.
The story.
I
I
get-
get that you might not the way they talk.
I get your part about.
I get that.
the story.
There's nothing for me.
But I'm telling you that this guy took poetic licenses. Is that the right thing, poetic license?
Yeah, poetic
He
license.
couldn't say the blue W. He's got to go, the blue surrounded by the white in the middle of the night, and then his first thought,
Yeah.
dude, and then you got to read a book to say, and then you got to, any book you could debate. Well, this is what he meant. Why do you got to tell me when this guy said he meant that? And then the teacher would say, no, he meant this. And I'm saying, who gives a...
yeah.
If we're going to have this big conversation about your book's not good.
So safe to say you didn't like the movie Renaissance Man.
No.
Did you ever see that movie?
Yes. Turn off.
Who's in Renaissance Man?
Danny DeVito.
Horrible. That's when he was the teacher.
Yeah. I liked the movie. Didn't like Shakespeare.
Because he goes, this above all, till I don't
That
tell
would be
people.
true. Yeah, exactly. Mark
Sucks.
Wahlberg was in it. He's like, why gotta do that, man?
Well, look, don't get me started on Mark Wahlberg either. Mark
It's-
Wahlberg
it's-
actually sucks.
I never saw the
It's like some rap songs. They take the punchlines and the metaphors too far. If I gotta decipher your song, I don't want it. I just what? Yo, that's cool. Did you know he meant to say
Who's
that?
better?
Yep.
Jay-Z or Lil Wayne?
You asking me?
Yes, I know his answer.
He's Jay-Z.
All day.
Why though?
Because Jay's got different styles. Jay can do it all. Jay's got punchlines, he's got metaphors, he's got intelligence. I'm talking about old Jay-Z, not this guy.
Lil Wayne does have metaphors though.
No. I'm gonna tell you how I feel about Lil Wayne. I really think he's underrated. I love Lil Wayne.
Okay.
I think he's top 5. I think Lil Wayne.
On my Mount Rushmore as well.
Lil Wayne's punchlines and Lil Wayne's like, you know, make a whiner, that's whiner dying or whiner cry or
Cheese moving silence like lasagna. Mm-hmm.
yeah, the guy's incredible. That said, he don't make songs like Hove.
Agreed.
Jay-Z knows how to pick a beat. He could take Orphan Annie, which is in the movie, I hate it. He could take Orphan Annie.
Anything.
And he could turn that into something that has thugs singing it. He knows how to take a beat. He knows how to make songs out. There's a lot of hot rappers today. And Wayne is tell you, if you go lyrics, he's up there. I got Jay. I got Wayne. You might hate me, but I got Jadakiss. I got Rakim.
Do you think Jay-Z goes over people's heads?
A lot of times. He's an intelligent man. But
he's definitely
Jay-Z's biggest gift, he did a special on it. His biggest gift is he could sit there and pick out a hit beat, add his little spice to it, and do it. The Blueprint.
Oh, wait, who's the producer of Blueprint? A relatively unknown man named Kanye West?
Kanye's a genius.
I'm just saying that
most geniuses are
Kanye
nuts.
West wasn't unknown when he didn't know that, and all of a sudden Dane Dash came and was like, yo, Jay's got classics to your shit, yo. That really happened. True story. Kanye West tells the story, by the way.
But no,
I'm just
as Kanye West, you could love him or hate him. The guy's a genius, and most geniuses are
if
nuts.
you just told me, give me a rapper where you just said, give me any beat, and I'm just gonna murder the beat, that's Lil Wayne. To me, he's second to none as being a mixtape. I just know how to say shit. It's witty. It sounds good. I can just out-rap anybody.
But he don't make hits.
And that was my point.
Yes, but when I said this a billion times. I said Jay is a better artist than Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne is he might be a better rapper, but that doesn't make him a better artist. It's the same thing to me as saying, like, Michael Jordan might not be the most talented player to ever play, but he's the GOAT. There's a difference to me.
You don't think LeBron James is the GOAT?
I think LeBron James is more talented than Jordan is. I've had this conversation with you. You know I have. LeBron James is a more talented basketball player than Jordan. Talented! Is Jordan better than LeBron? Yes. Period.
It's very simple. I don't disrespect LeBron since I know about.
Y'all be shitting on LeBron. I get mad.
No, I stopped, and I'm gonna tell you why.
Because he's one of the best to ever do it.
Aside from that, he is also a very good what's that word? Philanthropist? What he
Philanthropist, yeah. He does
I admire him greatly for what he
Never
does.
been arrested.
I do, and in this day and age, for a young guy coming out of high school to stay out of trouble,
Yes.
make all that money, keep his name out of the headlines for all the bad reasons, and play a hell of a game of basketball, I don't disrespect him. I don't feel it's fair, the comparisons of LeBron James and Michael Jordan.
I agree with that.
They're two different
players.
They're different players. Now,
Kobe and Jordan have different.
Kobe and
But LeBron is closer to Magic.
Kobe was the Michael Jordan mirror. Kobe mirrored himself after Mike.
Yes.
And Kobe was
his skill set was almost identical.
Kobe was a killer. But that said, if I'm a GM, which I'm not, and I had to pick one player to start a team.
Get there.
If I'm starting a basketball team, and I can pick any player throughout.
I'm starting a basketball again.
Yes, and I can pick any player throughout history on my team. I've got the first pick.
I know. I'm with you.
You know who I'm taking?
I'm with you.
I bet you're not.
You know who I'm
Larry
taking?
Bird.
No. Go.
Magic Johnson.
It's closer. Go.
Me?
Yeah.
Jordan.
I'm with you.
You know why? I'm going to tell you why.
100%.
Game on the line. Give Jordan the ball. He's going to do two things. He's going to win it or take a good shot.
Listen.
Right. He's not going to take a fadeaway three-pointer.
Listen.
A pullback, step-back three-pointer with the game on the line. Clank it off the back of the rim.
I'm with you.
LeBron's never done anything like that.
I'm talking about LeBron right now. He
No.
does it all the time.
No one's done more with less.
He actually did it tonight.
But yes, he did.
He did it tonight.
But no one's done more with less in the history of basketball than LeBron James.
Here, let me give you.
Period.
That's great.
Before.
That's nice.
Before.
I'm taking Jordan.
First off, and you said so yourself, Jordan's team wasn't as great as we want to say.
Better than LeBron's?
I'm going to say Scottie Pippen's overrated, you said?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow.
Not top
Yeah.
50?
Overrated.
One of my favorite ball players of all time.
Still
But you're not gonna
overrated.
do it. Okay.
Scottie Pippen, Kawhi Leonard's better than Scottie Pippen.
Oh, I take
Negatory.
What?
Oh, I love Kawhi.
Kawhi Leonard.
Negatory.
Kawhi Leonard will. If Kawhi Leonard.
And he'll go.
Listen to me.
Kawhi Leonard is better than LeBron. What? No, LeBron. Then Pippen.
No, you said the first thing.
No, he's
I'll
not.
take
No,
him.
LeBron's better. LeBron,
He didn't get
no.
into it?
Listen.
Kawhi Leonard is better. I sound like Stephen A. Smith.
Listen.
In the fourth quarter.
Listen to me. I'm going to tell you why Scottie Pippen is great. He could.
They gave him his own team and he shit himself.
Because the guy took $9 million.
Then he left.
Well, he should have took a diaper. But listen.
And he left.
He should have went in the game.
Overrated.
Okay, but.
No. He wasn't even better than Tony Kukoc. Yeah.
He wasn't better.
Tony Kukoc had a shot.
It's amazing.
Tony Kukoc had a shot.
Right? Game was on the line. Who got the ball? Tony Kukoc.
Luke Longley.
Listen to me.
Pippen sucks.
Listen, let me tell you Pippen's skill set.
So over again.
I'm gonna you
I'm going. I'm biting my tongue so much.
I want to give this my Pippen skill set.
Don't,
my favorite ball player. I got
don't.
his Pippen jersey in there.
Kawhi better. He's so much better.
Listen to me. Listen to me.
Would Pippen have won a championship in the Raptors? No.
One of the best defensive players ever.
Not better than Kawhi, though. Agree with you, but not a better defender than Kawhi.
Kawhi's
guard-
defensive player.
Oh,
Could guard 4
so can Kawhi. Go.
positions on the floor. Brought the ball up and ran the offense for them.
Kawhi does that too. Better.
A way better ball handler than Kawhi Leonard.
Kawhi.
Way better.
This
Not
man
even
won a
close.
championship with Kyle Lowry, bro.
Even
Like,
lose.
what? If you put Scottie Pippen on a team
In his prime.
with the fucking Kyle Lowry and Siakam, was he winning that title?
Yep.
Fuck no. No way. No way. No way. No way. No way. No way. Kawhi Leonard is better than Scottie Pippen.
False.
If you put Kawhi Leonard on the Bulls in the 90s, if you're crazy,
Dominant.
he's better.
Well,
Kawhi Leonard is-
You're talking the different athletes now.
Okay, now you're changing.
Well,
your
no, you can't do.
Give me one.
Don't put him on the Bulls of the '90s.
Give me.
Put Michael Jordan on Kawhi Leonard's team and take him off of there.
Put Michael Jordan on any team, though. He's the GOAT.
I'm sorry, Kawhi Leonard is no Scottie Pippen. He hasn't done it as long.
What can Scottie Pippen do better than Kawhi Leonard? And Scottie Pippen was only good for about 10 years. Kawhi's been good for 10 years.
Win championships?
Kawhi's got one by himself with no Jordan. Has Pippen ever won anything without Jordan?
Has Jordan ever won anything without Pippen?
He didn't play without Pippen.
Yeah, he did. Yes, he did.
But the bad boy Pistons, you can't count an era where literally Bill Laimbeer literally clotheslined people every game.
I like Scottie Pippen. I
Love him,
but I do think he's overrated.
Overrated, not better than Kawhi. You're picking Kawhi. To me, Kawhi is underrated.
Why pick Kawhi?
What can he do that Scottie Pippen can't do but better? One thing. He's a better shooter.
Who?
He's Kawhi.
Then who?
Scottie Pippen.
Then who?
I'll fucking get the statistics right
I don't
now.
know. That's tough. They might be pretty even.
Outside shot?
Okay. Check statistics. Let's just.
Does he run the offense?
Kawhi Leonard versus Scottie Pippen statistics. I'll do this right now. I hope that's not in there.
Pippen definitely has more assists than Kawhi Leonard does.
Okay.
He ran the offense. He guarded the toughest guy.
Kawhi Leonard has been playing from 2012 to 2021. Scottie Pippen 1998 to 2004. Right? NBA championships. Kawhi has 2. NBA seasons. Kawhi has 10. Scottie Pippen has 17.
Go.
Playoffs played. Kawhi Leonard 9. Scottie Pippen 16.
Okay.
Kawhi Leonard 5-time All-Star. Scottie Pippen 7. Finals MVP. Kawhi Leonard 2. Scottie Pippen 0.
That's because of Jordan. Just saying.
All NBA first team. Kawhi Leonard 3. Scottie Pippen 3.
Okay.
Okay, Scottie Pippen played 17 seasons. Kawhi played
Yeah, but out of the 17 seasons, he was only good with the Bulls, you're saying.
all defensive teams. Kawhi Leonard 7. Scottie Pippen 10. Defensive player.
Oh, hey!
Defensive player of the year. Kawhi Leonard 2. Scottie Pippen 0.
Jordan.
Steals leader. Kawhi Leonard 1. Scottie Pippen 1.
Okay.
Points per game. Kawhi Leonard 19. Scottie Pippen 16. Rebounds per game actually tied at 6 and 6. Steals per game actually tied at 2 and 2. Blocks per game. Scottie Pippen 0.6. Kawhi Leonard 0.8. Where's the field goal percentage?
Let's get to assist. Keep going. Keep going.
I gotta go back. Scottie Pippen kills him in that.
I was going to say that.
Who ran the offense?
Jordan.
No.
Field goal percentage. Who has better?
Pippen was an assist.
Field goal percentage. I'm giving you actual stats. Who has better?
Probably Kawhi.
Kawhi.
Yeah,
49%.
That'd be
Pippen's
close, though.
47.
Yeah.
3-point percentage. Who's a better 3-point shooter? If you say Scottie Pippen, I'm turning the camera off.
Pippen really wasn't a three-point guy.
No.
That's my point.
Yeah.
Free throw percentage. 85% Kawhi, 70% Scottie Pippen. Scottie Pippen was 70%
70%?
field three. He's mid.
Wow.
7% what?
Free throw?
Free throws.
70?
That's terrible.
Yeah, 70%.
Check the videotape.
Fucking numbers. Best season. Scottie Pippen, 1994. Isn't that the year that Jordan didn't play?
Yeah.
22 points a game.
Whoa.
Mid. Kawhi Leonard, 2020, 27 points a game.
Yeah, but he shoots more.
How? He has a higher field goal percentage.
Scottie Pippen's a facilitator.
Scottie Pippen. Kawhi Leonard, best statistical season, 1992. 7 assists per game. Kawhi Leonard, 5.2. Steals, again, is tied neck and neck. 2.3 and 2.9. Blocks per game, 1 and 1. Who's better in the playoffs?
Scottie Pippen.
Kawhi Leonard. Only Scottie Pippen with assists.
Who had a
sucks.
better haircut? Scottie Pippen.
Nah, Kawhi's got cornrows. Beautiful.
Scottie Pippen.
I'm just making a point.
He was the first person to have a brook.
And in the same thing, give me another player in the NBA who could have done what LeBron did. Any.
I don't say.
LeBron played with no one.
Where's this coming? I didn't say LeBron was bad.
Because you say Jordan versus LeBron. You talking about LeBron couldn't do this. If you put Jordan on those Cavaliers teams in the 2000s, would they have gone to the title like LeBron did?
What, you Mike in his prime?
Whenever.
I don't know.
LeBron is a rookie.
I don't know the Cavs teams. Did they have rebounders?
How about this?
Okay, I can give you the players.
How about this? How about Jordan made everybody better?
Bill Cartwright was the center.
All you had to do is get the rebound, get out of the way.
Bill Cartwright sucks.
This is Zydrunas Ilgauskas.
Better than Bill Cartwright?
Remember him? Yeah. Played with LeBron, exactly. Eric Snow.
Wasn't R&B?
Isn't that a movie?
Yeah.
I can keep going with players, bro.
Eric Snowden.
First off,
Oh, no.
I'm not saying LeBron was bad. I said you can't compare him
You
to
know who
Jordan.
LeBron's best player before Kyrie got there was? Mo Williams. Remember Mo Williams? Exactly. Delonte West?
He was dating...
Shaq's corpse?
Wait, wasn't Delonte West dating this guy's
Yes,
mom?
he was. Also ended up strung out. And
Yeah, he looked bad.
That's what happens, because LeBron ain't giving no...
I'm riding with Scottie Pippen all day.
Shaq-
Scottie Pippen.
Shaq's
Let's go
corpse.
viral. Scottie Pippen.
Pippen was...
Hit us in the comments, bro.
Pippen was an amazing player, but to say he's top 50, I don't believe that.
Top 50?
No.
You're not giving him 50?
No.
I'd give Scottie Pippen up.
50?
Maybe.
You know what thing's overrated? We'll get Sam started now. Let's get off of this. You know who's overrated?
I don't know.
Who?
Larry Bird.
Larry Bird.
What?
One of the
I don't
best.
know. Everybody
Hold
loves
on.
Larry Bird.
I love Larry Bird.
I'm not old enough to watch him play, but what?
No, fall back. I'm going to tell you why. He didn't play long. He got hurt quick.
Yeah, he didn't.
He
Like,
has-
He's won like 3 titles in the 80s, didn't
I
he?
feel like even Jordan says Larry Bird was like,
Amazing.
yeah.
No, the guy was amazing.
he actually-
just didn't
he
have
shot
the
a career like 99%.
If he was a
Yeah.
if he was a rapper, he'd be Biggie. He didn't have a body of work. He got
Oh,
hurt.
okay. Okay.
He hurt his back.
Okay.
Now the guy.
You're talking like
Now talk about a daggers thrower. This guy he had ice in his veins. He's taking that money shot and he's making it like 9 out of 10 times.
Right,
You want him with the ball.
Yeah.
And he
But
can
he
pass
also
it.
played with 3 Hall of Famers.
He could, but still, you got.
So did Magic, though.
You got to.
Yeah.
Magic Johnson changed the game of basketball.
Yes, because he was 6'8" playing the
To me, I don't care. And
I never watched these guys play.
This is very arguable, and I'm sure you can pick some modern clown today to go up against him. Best point guard in the history of the NBA.
I know who you're going to say.
Magic Johnson.
Yeah?
I wasn't old enough. I don't know anything.
Magic Johnson made passing cool. When I was a
wasn't even
kid,
there.
when I was a kid and he came out, you didn't want to score.
But didn't
you
Pete Maravich
You
do
wanted
that
to
shit?
get the big no look pass.
But didn't Pete Maravich do that shit?
Yeah, but not like Magic. Pete Maravich.
I don't know.
Pete
he's
Maravich
before
was way ahead of his
You got
time.
to start me at like 95. You know what I mean? Before that,
Who's the best
Who's
point guard
arguably the
I've ever seen? You're gonna get mad when I say
Wait,
it.
wait, who's-
I guarantee you both hate him.
Well, I know who you're going to say. Hold on. Who's always next in line with the Magic comparison? It's always Magic and who?
Point guards?
Yeah.
If you say John Stockton, I'll turn the camera off. John Stockton, you want overrated?
No, I'm literally asking.
John Stockton sucks.
No, he was good.
He was
Plus, you
alright.
throw a bounce pass to a guy that never missed.
Well, yeah.
Karl Malone's a piece of shit human being, but that's a whole other
He
story.
is, but he's well.
Whoa. I don't like Karl Malone anyway.
Piece of shit human being.
I don't know.
Bro, he's so underrated,
He wears tight
though.
jeans.
Who, Stockton or Malone?
No, Malone. The guy's on every record list.
No, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar is every record list.
Him too.
And Moses Malone for some reason.
Forget about it. He's also the tallest guy to ever live. No, that's been
No.
And Will Chamberlain.
Yeah.
No, I'm
You
trying
can
to think of point guards. If I had to pick another point guard besides Magic,
I'm going to give you one and you're not going to like it.
shit, Isaiah Thomas was up there.
See, it's before my
I
time,
feel like
too.
it's always Isaiah Thomas.
People loved him.
But
Steph Curry.
Steph Curry.
is he a point guard? Captor is a shooting guard.
No,
Steph Curry's
I
a
have
point
to
guard.
give it to him.
He's the. I've never in my life
That's my
ever
pick.
seen a guy go between the legs and pull up and shoot a 3-point.
You
like
want
it's a layup.
changing the game of basketball?
Yeah.
Steph Curry changed
can't
it.
stand
People
Steph Curry,
hate
but I
him.
give him credit.
He changed the game.
Guy can shoot it.
Guy
man.
pulled up from the logo. Changed the game. His dad was no slouch either, but Steph Curry changed the game. But you know who my guy is, though?
But to make 3-pointers off the dribble.
Damn.
Allen
Yeah,
Iverson's
he's the
my
best
guy.
at that. Yeah.
I love
Iverson.
Allen Iverson. Head warrior. And
You want
when he
someone-
played, they were knocking the crap out of you.
So he played. Allen Iverson took the worst team I've ever seen in my life to multiple finals. Give me another player who played on the 76ers when he played.
Love that.
I know the team.
But
Sucked.
but I'm not gonna categorize him as a point guard.
He was a point guard.
I know he might have been in theory a point guard.
Okay, so
never
you're
think
a
of him
point
as a
guard is a
point
guy who facilitates. Then that's what you agree. So
You're
that could
talking
be.
like
Then Scottie
Kobe,
Pippen
Jordan,
was a
they're
point guard.
shooting guards, yeah?
I'm going to call Allen Iverson a shooting guard.
Yeah.
Even though he played point, but he shot.
He actually didn't. It was Eric Snow.
Oh, so he was a shooting guard.
Eric Snow.
Eric
Snow played with LeBron.
I've never seen nothing like Iverson. Iverson's what 6'1", 6'2"?
Maybe.
And he was tough as nails. He would go inside and get knocked
Fast,
around.
too.
And he could score the ball. He was.
So what about like Joel Embiid?
Oh, forget about it. Yeah.
He's amazing.
He's a freak. That's your MVP this year.
You know who I like? I like the kid in Milwaukee.
I was just gonna say
He loves
that's
Giannis.
my guy.
Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Bro, he scores 35 points every game with.
Can you imagine if he could shoot? Seriously.
Could though,
But he can't.
He can't shoot.
not from 3. He can't shoot.
No, he has he can't shoot.
He shoots his balls flat.
He got,
If he gets it,
but he got better.
But you know what? To me, if he
Watch him.
if he learns how to shoot, you know who he becomes? LeBron James.
Here's my thing.
LeBron! Stop. I'll be hating on this man.
I'm not hating on
I
LeBron.
think
nobody-
he's stronger than LeBron, believe it or not.
LeBron's top 5 all time. Well, basketball player.
Give me 5 players better than LeBron James.
I didn't say he was.
You said top 5 all time, so give me the other 5. Jordan? Okay, there's your
I'm
one.
going to give you my most underrated player of all time.
Scottie Pippen.
No. Was overrated. No. You should know this.
I know who mine is.
This guy, they talk about him.
I know.
I feel like he
I
doesn't get the credit.
you're-
he
And you
deserves.
guys are both gonna nod your head as soon as I say this guy's name.
You're gonna say you're gonna nod your head when I say it.
Dikembe Mutombo.
No.
I know.
Kind of close.
I know who mine is.
Oh.
Yeah, good.
You want me to say first
Yeah.
who mine is?
Because it's the same.
Tim Duncan.
Oh, but that's true.
Mr. Fundamental.
Nobody can
No,
stop.
yeah.
Stop. Bro. Anybody who says Tim Duncan is in top 5 of all time is full of shit.
All right. Let me ask.
Give me the top 5. I'm
Wait.
curious.
Ever? Okay, you're going like who I actually think were the 5 greatest players I've ever seen? Because you have to go like 1995 beyond.
Oh, you got to go with what you see.
So, Jordan, 1. LeBron James, this is in no order. 2.
No, but we got to put them in order because you said who's giving 5 better. Because I didn't say what number he was.
5 better players than LeBron James, I can't.
I didn't say that he was 5.
I can't.
I didn't say he was number 5. I said he's top 5.
I can't give you another 5. I can give you 1, Jordan, that's it.
Okay.
In my life?
Okay, so Jordan 1, LeBron James 2, go.
I got nothing after that.
No.
Steph Curry.
Kobe?
I'm saying no order. Kobe Bryant. That's my 4th. Shaq is my 5.
Shaq is my most underrated player.
No.
What?
I feel like Shaq is rated. Shaq is kind of overrated, if you ask me.
I think
Overrated. He was the most dominant player ever in the game of basketball.
Correct.
I think
Correct.
when it comes to all-time great centers, he should be way up there. You're gonna hear.
I'll give you a better center. I'll give you a better center all day. All day.
Bro, the guy
All
used
day.
to break
All
ribs
day.
for-
He wasn't better than a dream. He wasn't
Oh,
better
he's
than...
better than Hakeem.
What?
Hakeem killed
My
him
voice
in the final.
just...
Hakeem killed Shaq in the final.
Destroyed him.
Dream shake.
Destroy you.
How old was
Hakeem Olajuwon was the most
He was young.
skilled...
He was young.
Yes, it was back in his magic.
I think
The most skilled big man you've ever seen play the game.
I think when you talk to all-time great
Do you
centers,
know how many people do the dream shake now?
I know.
Jordan learned the dream shake from him.
I get-
Kobe learned the dream shake. Joel Embiid. Nah, Hakeem, bro.
but when you go to
think
all-time
Shaq
great
was
centers, that I think Shaq's a little too low. You're gonna get Jabbar. You're gonna get Chamberlain.
See, I never watched him
You're
play.
gonna get. I never saw.
Shaq to me is probably the greatest center besides Hakeem Olajuwon.
I never saw. I never saw
never
Bill.
watched him play.
I never saw Bill Russell play. But these are all-time greats. I did see Jabbar. You're gonna get Jabbar. You're gonna get Chamberlain. You're gonna get Russell. You're gonna get.
I feel like Shaq would body these guys up like nothing.
Hakeem?
I think if Shaq and Kobe, this is why him and Kobe fell out allegedly.
Hakeem?
I think if Shaq
Hakeem was that.
kept himself in some kind of shape,
Yes, that's true.
he was a little heavy at the
That's
end.
true.
You know, there's a lot of
Also a
times.
different era.
It is different.
Yeah, but I'm just.
I can't see. I don't know about 80s basketball, but all I know is every team in the 90s had a power forward who couldn't do anything besides foul people. Every team. The Knicks had 3.
When Shaq came in the league, he was leading fast breaks and stuff. The
Yes.
guy was incredible.
He was in great shape.
Another player. I'll give you 3 players that are completely underrated because of his body of work. Penny Hardaway,
Love Penny.
Grant Hill.
Got hurt. Another one got hurt. He was
Jerry
gonna,
Stackhouse.
That was my 3rd.
Grant Hill was going to be an all-time great.
No
His
one
body
could
was-
guard him.
How about this one? We're talking
Gary Payton
basketball.
too.
How about this one? I got 2 players for you.
So
I want to hear your opinion on these new guys because I don't really like
Larry
the
Johnson.
Larry Johnson.
I don't really
Muggsy
like.
Bogues.
But Larry Johnson's another one with the injuries. He would have
Yep.
been.
That was my guy.
But I got 2 players I want your opinion on because I don't really watch basketball as much anymore.
Are you going to football?
No, I'm going to go. I've got 2 guys in
I'm a
basketball players I
football
want to give you. LaMelo Ball, the Charlotte Hornet
He's
guy.
a baller. He play.
LaMelo Ball, and who's the other guy? Not his brother, because his. What do you think
How
of
about
his
the
brother?
quietest guy?
What-
Tim Duncan?
No. The quietest guy that's on every record list.
Moses Malone.
Carmelo Anthony.
Another complete. Look, see, Melo's problem is he played in an era where he is in the same draft class as D Wade and as LeBron, and he did everything they did, and is still in playing.
That's what I mean.
Yeah, no, Melo was. He also was a winner, man. Did you forget those Nuggets team?
What do you think about the kid?
I told you about Brandon Roy, bro. People forget about
What's the kid
Brandon
in the
Roy.
Pelicans that got hurt? The big.
Zion.
Zion, he just can't stay healthy, man. He's like Greg Oden. Remember Greg Oden?
Yep.
Greg Oden was nasty.
When the Knicks were fighting for that first pick, and I'm a huge Knicks fan. We stink this year.
Suck.
Knicks, get it together.
Knicks are terrible.
Horrible.
You
Garbage.
know that? You know why I'm not a Knicks fan anymore?
Why?
Patrick Ewing. Do you remember this? I think I told this story. Patrick Ewing. Do you remember when he missed that layup? In Game 7?
Wasn't that Charles Smith that could shoot?
Fuck no, it was Patrick Ewing. He had a dunk and he finger rolled the shit.
Oh, I know Charles Smith had
Versus
one.
the Pacers, Game 7, bro. Patrick, you're 7 foot, bro. I literally, that day, I signed him over for somebody else, and I picked the Celtics. No joke, 1995.
If Zion doesn't get his weight
Sucks.
together and everything and get his
The guy's,
some kind of shit.
the guy's such an athlete, he broke his shoes.
No, he's a tremendous athlete, but that court is hard, and it's hard on your body. He jumps out of the gym, too. So he's got to land that 270, 85-pound body.
I'm going to pivot for a second, because I wanted to ask this question. Who's the most underrated football player of all time? And my answer is probably going to be like how, but I still believe it.
Football, underrated.
Underrated.
Any position?
Doesn't get the credit they deserve.
Yeah, like, so what do you mean when you say underrated, though? Like, according
When
to...
people
that's
name
a tricky
greatest
question.
players of all time, when people name great players,
Never in the talks. Right? Is that what you mean?
like they don't get the credit I think they deserve. For the people always like, oh well.
All right, so I could be wrong, but I would say Calvin Johnson has to be up there.
For me, he was one of the greatest. I feel like it's
Right?
Calvin
Come
Johnson
on.
was ridiculous.
He's never in that wide receiver talk, at
I
least.
feel because he didn't play long. It's almost like
I know.
Terrell
Come
Davis.
on.
It's almost like Terrell Davis.
I mean, underrated, that could be a whole bunch of people.
I know.
I could give you a bunch of overrated guys, but underrated?
Give me an overrated.
Whew, I'm going to go any era.
Can you please go like 90?
Overrated.
You can go 80s because I've been watching a lot of 80s stuff, but I wasn't there.
Well, I'm going to start with my era because I'm not even...
70s?
I'm just going to... You might
60s?
not... I got to throw it out there. Joe Namath, most overrated football player.
I agree with Joe Namath. Super overrated.
Look at the back of his card. He was not that good.
That's the only thing I can go by, and I saw nothing other than
He went to the
He
Super
was more of
Bowl.
a person
when the game was fixed.
No, he changed the game. You know, he was like
But
a
he
pet.
didn't, though.
You know, he wore fur coats. And,
Yeah,
you know,
He actually threw as
camera.
many touchdowns and interceptions.
But overrated,
To be honest, does Joe Namath even get that credit, though?
A lot of people think Joe Namath is an all-time great.
people
I don't.
talk about Joe Namath. He's
Like,
the Hall of
he's an
Fame.
all-time great.
I don't even think he should have been in the Hall of Fame for one Super Bowl.
No.
How many guys won Super Bowls today that you'll
I
never
give
get
you 7 quarterbacks to be in the Hall of Fame over.
Dilfer's not in the Super Bowl. He's not in the Hall of Fame.
Wow, you comparing Namath to Dilfer.
I think Dilfer's probably got better stats.
Dilfer wasn't. Dilfer didn't even do anything when they won the Super Bowl. He literally handed the ball off.
Well-
and somehow ended up on TV telling people how to play quarterback, which I still don't get.
I'm just telling you that Joe Namath's stats are not that. I saw Troy Aikman's stats ain't the best.
Guy was he was
Green
good.
was good, though.
He was good.
You know who I think I'm giving to you. I gave my underrated player of all time, and he's the all-time leading rusher.
That was mine.
Emmitt
Smith.
I agree with that. And then myself, I had to apologize to myself
Fought
because
with people over.
over the years I got
You think he's underrated?
Yes.
I'm gonna tell you why.
Emmitt Smith is the all-time leading rusher, and people don't think he's anywhere near the greatest running back of all time. Underrated.
Over the years, you
Watch the tape.
hear so much about Emmitt, and I
His
did.
line.
The line was so good, no one hit him till he
Watch
was in
the
the
tape, bro.
secondary. Now
Watch
I
the
watched
tape.
Emmitt Smith football life last night. Like one of the nights I couldn't sleep.
Unbelievable.
The guy was a tremendous football player.
People don't watch the tape, man.
But the best football player ever, and I'm calling you football player that I ever saw in my life, is Walter Payton.
See,
what
I
they say.
wish that's one of the players I wish.
Well,
I
go to the videotape. I'm gonna tell you, Walter Payton played quarterback. He
Yes,
was
he
Wildcat
did. He
before
did.
there was a Wildcat.
He did.
He could punt it, he could throw it, he could block it, and he could run it, and he
You
would
think
run you
Jerry
over
Rice?
or run you around.
Jerry Rice is one of the best players that ever lived, in my opinion.
Yeah, but see, he was the best
Do
receiver.
you understand that guy caught 22 touchdowns in a season that was shortened by a strike?
No, best receiver in the history of football.
Look at the records
To me, it's
now.
unarguable. Is Jerry Rice.
Still at the top.
But the best football player I ever saw was Walter Payton.
I'm going to give you another crazy stat because I've been reading a lot about this stuff. There are only a handful of quarterbacks who have thrown more than 50 touchdowns in a season. Brady, Manning, Breeze has done it. Eli Manning has done it. You know Dan Marino did it in 1984.
Dan Marino's the best quarterback to ever live. Everybody's saying that.
He was the most talented
Talented,
quarterback ever.
yeah.
You know we talked about
Eli
we
Manning
did
threw 50 touchdown passes?
absolutely.
Ugh. Who caught him?
People do not.
Hockey Knicks, everybody.
People.
He also threw for 5,000 yards in the season.
That I can see.
Eli Manning's going to the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, but I
He
can't.
won't be a first ballot.
I'm
He's
not
going to
even
the Hall of
saying
Fame.
it's so much for him. I'm saying who did he ever throw to?
That's my point. When you look, this is why, again, I think Eli Manning, as people don't like him, and we've talked about this,
Yeah.
I think he's underrated because exactly what you said. Who the hell has Eli ever played with?
Yeah.
Ever!
Victor Cruz, Hakeem.
No disrespect to Victor Cruz and Hakeem Nicks, who were both good receivers.
Victor Cruz was.
How many all-time greats has Eli Manning ever played with in his career? Ever? None?
He's underrated. He's going to Hall of Fame. He won't be.
I'm being real. People don't like. I understand Eli did some bonehead shit. He did. There's no arguing about that.
What quarterback didn't?
How many Hall of Fame quarterbacks have played with 0 Hall of Famers?
I know. I'm saying
0.
Think about bonehead things. Go to Terry Bradshaw, one of my favorites of all time.
Brady's done it too.
He do a lot of
Okay,
bonehead
Bradshaw
things.
sucks.
Who?
Bradshaw sucked.
Well, my dad says
two
Bradshaw was
first-
the reason Lynn Swan's career ended. My father
All those high passes.
Love Lynn Swan.
All those high passes.
Yeah. He thinks my father thinks Lynn Swan.
You know,
was
Lynn
better
Swan's
than
the
Jerry
first player I could ever think of watching those old highlights.
Yeah.
And he caught everything.
Like this.
Like this. Yeah. Everything.
Every catch
The
was
bread
one.
basket.
The guy was amazing.
You want to know a player that I
And
wish...
back then they would knock your head off.
You wanna
Yeah.
know a player
Yeah.
that I wish I could have watched played, though? Joe Montana.
We call it like the tail end.
We didn't get to see any of it, really.
No.
By the time we saw him, he was in the Chiefs. He was like...
Well,
I never got-
let me tell you, he went to the Chiefs
I
and
don't.
took them to the deep.
I remember the game he had on Sega. That's all I remember.
He took them deep into the playoffs.
Yes, he did. The Chiefs.
I didn't give him credit because you know why, and then another one I was wrong because what he did with the Chiefs was amazing. But Joe Montana,
You know how good he was?
Well, listen to
Are
me.
you taking Eli Manning for your team?
Okay, but what does that mean?
No, I want to know.
Over who, though?
No.
Just in general.
Well, if he's
Not
available,
over
if he's
anybody. You're picking a team.
no. Of all
Wait.
That's the
okay,
thing, though.
but
Like,
when
how-
you're
how is-
picking players, isn't there a pool of players?
Sure, quarterbacks.
Okay, so what, like...
There's too many. There's too many.
But that's what I'm saying. Is he top 10 greatest quarterback of all time?
No.
Okay, give me 10
He'll
better.
say he's top 5.
Give me 10 better. I'm not... I'm
All
I don't,
time?
Yeah.
Oh, you were talking.
I'm
stats.
just going to give you a... No, not stats, because Eli Manning statistically is in the top 10.
I know, but we're talking stats.
No.
Let's talking order. I'm gonna go Dan Marino.
Yes, agreed. I'm just going to tell you where I don't know. I'm literally just spitballing.
I'm gonna go Peyton Manning.
Yes.
I am
Tom
going
Brady.
to go Tom Brady.
Yes.
He's my GOAT, by the way.
I can probably give you 10. I'm just wondering.
I'm going to go Joe Montana if I didn't say him yet.
Yeah, Joe.
I
Love Joe.
am going to go. Now I'm going to go. Oh, you said my any era.
Any era.
Drew Brees got to be in there, no?
Yes.
Drew Brees.
Give you Brees.
Drew Brees.
I'll give you Brees. We're at 4 or 5?
Dan Fouts.
Maybe. I don't
Oh,
know.
forget it. Dan Fouts is always
That's
on
why I said I don't know. That's debatable. I don't know.
Not
They
the-
say he's
what-
incredible.
Again, the guy had
There's
There's
Kellen.
another guy, too.
He also
Frank
had Kellen.
Tarkenton. Yeah.
Love Fran Tarkenton.
Everybody puts Frank Tarkenton on there.
Moon.
Oh, forget
Warren Moon.
You think Warren Moon's
Randall
better than Eli?
Cunningham.
I think Warren Moon's better than Eli.
I feel like Warren Moon threw the ball like 110 yards.
He made better decisions overall. I like Eli. I'm a Giant fan. This is tough, but I'm just saying you're trying to.
But you're running out of players quicker than you
Oh
thought.
no! I mean because I'm trying to keep it in your era.
Yeah.
I didn't.
No. Don't give me Bradshaw. No.
I'm going Roger Staubach, dude.
Yes.
Kenny
Better.
Stabler.
Can
No.
Yeah, no. Overrated.
I'll give you Staubach. 100%. I'll give you Staubach.
He had a rag arm. I don't know how many names so far.
Y.A. Tittle. Where you going here?
Johnny Unitas.
Mid. Okay, he revolutionized the game.
I'm just going by what everybody says. They said
Agreed.
I was like, forget about
Because
it.
he threw to like everybody born
He threw like underhand.
Yeah, he like snapped the ball.
Yeah.
He caught it himself.
Yeah,
Okay.
there was that guy.
And Stafford? You mean Stafford?
Not yet.
Okay.
No.
Okay. Then you're being realistic.
I just called Stafford this year. I said it. It's on film.
Stafford was always good though.
Yeah, he was just on a bad team.
Yes. Agreed.
Yeah, I'm glad this happened.
Also did a lot of bonehead shit. What about Brett Favre?
I'm not a fan.
I feel like they're equal. I would put Favre and Eli in the same category.
Favre was a gunslinger. He never saw a pass he thought he couldn't complete. That's why he threw so many interceptions.
Same
I
like
can,
Eli.
but I can see your comparison.
Same
I'm not.
with
I will not argue Eli versus Favre.
Aaron
Favre
Rodgers.
has a...
Aaron
Rodgers,
Rodgers
yeah.
better than Eli. Yes.
I think
We're forgetting.
I think we're at 10 now.
What about Roethlisberger?
Most overrated in my opinion.
Big Ben? Big Ben is actually really good though.
He's another...
He was really good when he was young.
You know what-
When he could run and stuff, he was a lot better. He's
Oh yeah, I can't look at his corpse right now. What was playing last year? No.
Yeah, it's bad.
No. What about Phillip Rivers? People love Phillip Rivers.
Love Phil Rivers.
Overrated.
I'm not giving him. I'm not passing him over.
I would-
Eli.
I don't know.
I'm not. That's a push.
Because
But
he
look at his numbers.
see,
Insane.
Phillip Rivers played with one of the most underrated players ever too.
LaDainian Tomlinson.
Guy was a problem.
Freak.
The problem with LaDainian Tomlinson was his body of work. It's like Terrell Davis. Like
I'm
no, look, prime LaDainian Tomlinson. That stretch he had, I don't think there's anybody better than him for those 2 years. He even better, and it pains me to say this, than some of your guys, because he could do things that those guys couldn't do. I can't give you Peyton because I never really watched a lot of Walter Payton. And to me, the most overrated team of all time is still the '85 Bears. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. I don't care what anybody. The '80. Don't get me started.
Well, that was older Walter Payton too. He was on.
Yes.
He was on the downside.
Also the thing, and also coached by the most overrated coach of all time. Mike Ditka is the
There's only.
sucks. No,
Great tight end, though.
Yeah.
but he wasn't.
That's what they say.
Mike, but exactly, you don't know. Like, nah, No, Mike Ditka won it. First of all, ask any player. Watch the 85 Bears. You don't like 30 for 30. Watch the 85 Bears 30 for 30. No one liked him. Do you know till this day that Mike Ditka and Buddy Ryan are the only two coaches to get carrot field at the same time? You know what I also found out? This is funny.
Buddy Ryan split that team with the defense. My defense, my 4-6.
And the next year, he left to coach the Eagles, and they sucked. That's all I'm saying. And I wasn't around.
There's only one thing I'll never falter on. Walter Payton's my favorite football player and the best I ever saw.
I'm going to give you another weird anecdote.
Where do you put Barry Sanders?
Best.
Best with the ball in his hands.
Nobody did what Barry did.
Nope.
Barry Sanders
running back
never played on a good team.
Well, Barry Sanders was the best runner of the football in the history of the
There's
game.
nobody
ever.
Look,
Walter, you know who's my number 2?
I know who it is.
O.J. Simpson.
No. Jim Brown.
Ooh. Now,
O.J. Simpson was
Jim Brown. You know what the
He
thing was?
played in an era where he was literally like Ray Lewis's size running against Michigan.
Yeah, he was a man amongst boys. There were guys afraid to tackle him.
Eric Dickerson.
Up there,
Earl Campbell.
short career, but up there.
Still saying O.J. Simpson. People forget how good O.J. was.
Yeah.
What running the ball? OJ was a
O.J.
problem. Remember, OJ ran for 14 games?
Yeah.
He ran for 2,000 yards.
Just-
And a time when they would spear you, hit you out of balance, smack
You
you.
want to look up statistics? Look up Barry Sanders Heisman
No, but
campaign.
you know who was really good?
Never seen anything like it.
You know who was a really good runner of the football, or running with the ball in his hands, but he had a short career? It was Gale Sayers.
Yeah.
See, again, I know Brian's song. Like, I got nothing.
Dude.
But I know he looked good, though.
Oh my God, he
He had the legs and he was like James Conn.
Yeah, he was a problem. No, he was a problem.
Yeah, Billy D. Williams.
No, Billy D couldn't run a ball. He was a problem.
Billy D. Williams. Was he Grail Sayers?
Yeah.
Was he not?
And then Mekhi Phifer, the new one.
Oh, God.
Oh.
I
should have never done
no,
that.
Papa Doc and I
Leave
can't
it
do that.
alone.
They should have never done
No.
that.
No.
But Gale Sayers was the problem.
Not
but
Barry
Barry Sanders, the things he did was...
Barry Sanders never played on a good team. Ever. Retired in his prime and still run for 13,000 yards. It's impossible. What he did was impossible. It's impossible. He got hit in the backfield every play.
Plus, look at the actual runs.
Yes. What? He got hit in the backfield.
That gets no attention.
He got hit in the backfield.
He's
every
a
play.
highlight film.
Every
game.
play, this guy got hit in the backfield.
Every play, the guy was a highlight reel.
You guys probably look up his statistics the year he won the Heisman at Oklahoma State.
You know he played 7-on-7 football in high school?
Yes, 7-man football. Yes, he did.
I can believe that.
Look up his statistics. I'm not even joking. This is the craziest stuff you'll ever hear in your life. Listen to this. I'm gonna talk it. Just listen to this. Barry Sanders Heisman Trophy year. This is the most craziest shit you'll ever see in your life. 1988, right? Where's his stats?
What about Thurman Thomas?
You know that he didn't play because of Thurman Thomas?
Who, Barry Sanders? What do you mean?
Thurman Thomas was the guy that was in front of Barry Sanders at Oklahoma State.
For 1 year.
Oh, in college, yeah.
2 years? Damn, he must have been really good.
Listen to this. This is the craziest shit you'll ever hear in your life. Barry Sanders, where is it? God, I can't find it now. Hold on.
How about Franco Harris?
I was going to say Franco
You
Harris.
love Franco Harris.
Larry Zonka.
You know, I was a Steelers fan. He says because I was a bandwagon jumper or whatever. No, because he was an Italian black guy. It's me. I love Franco Harris. I had his jersey.
Yeah.
I had the fro going.
Listen to this. Barry Sanders, in 1 year, ran for 2,628 yards in 1988, his Heisman year. He had 39 touchdowns and 3,250 all-purpose yards. Still NCAA record. He ran for a 222-yard performance. So he ran 2,600 yards. They didn't count his bowl game. It didn't count back then. Do you understand how ridiculous that is?
Yeah, no, he was something different.
Understand what I just said.
How about you ever see he stop and accelerate to from 0 to 100 like nothing?
Yeah.
It's amazing.
This is his game-by-game rushing. No joke. 178, 157, 304, 174, 189, 154, 320, 215, 312, 293, 332, and 222. In a season! Do you understand how good you have to be for the entire world to know you're getting the ball and you can't stop him?
Maybe he was good.
Most 300-yard games in a season, most points scored till this day, most touchdowns and most rushing touchdowns with 39 and 37. And in 1988, his 5 touchdowns in a bowl game didn't count. They didn't count it. Remember Kevin Smith? He almost broke his record at UCF. Remember that?
No.
The running back. You love this guy. I'm telling you.
Yeah, I remember that name. I don't.
He went to UCF. He was like, because he has a thing for.
Oh, wait, recently?
Yeah.
Oh, that was my guy.
He
Yes,
was,
yes.
He was a big bro.
Beast.
Yes.
Did he go to pro?
Yeah, he wasn't that good in the pros though. He
Did
scored
he even
finger
go?
tape. Yeah, he did.
What about the kid in the Titans?
Oh, Derrick Henry. It's not
Oh,
fair.
that's my guy.
It's not fair. Because this is the thing, and I was going to say, he has an affinity for two things in football. One, giant tight ends who catch everything.
Love it.
And two, giant running backs who can't juke at all. They just run in a straight line, and they have no wiggle.
Power.
I'm going to tell you what's going to happen to him. He's going
to break down.
What about Eddie George?
Same kind of back.
Bro, freak.
Broke down, though.
But he
But
wasn't,
also
he
ran for
wasn't as
12,000
Yeah.
yards.
He wasn't as bold.
Marshall Faulk.
One of the most underrated players ever.
Underrated.
Tremendous football
Nobody
player.
did what
Unreal.
Marshall did. Nobody
Tremendous
did what
football
he
player.
did.
Tremendous football player.
Look up his all-purpose stats. Look up the Rams and that.
Ridiculous.
Well, that whole team.
You know who I love though? He
Horrible.
was so good in the beginning.
Saquon Barkley.
What a shame. He's probably the biggest flop ever.
I'm one of the biggest Giant fans.
They're going to put him on a
Scottie.
good team, and he's going to kill it.
You know,
I hope he does. I like him.
The Giants and the Jets
They're
right now are
ruining him.
what I call career killers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't want to go to the Giants.
Could you imagine if, because you know Kamara,
Yeah.
put Saquon Barkley in that role.
Bro, I love Kamara.
I'm saying.
Put him in that role.
Put Saquon on a real team.
Yeah. Put him on the Rams. Put him on the Chiefs.
Yep.
That's the thing. I think Saquon Barkley right now is overrated. I said that to you, but like
It's because he's
his
He's
team
capable.
sucks.
Yeah, exactly.
There's nothing
if
he
you
can
watch
do.
the Giants week in and week out, which I stopped
It's so
watching.
bad.
I watch
It's
a
so.
quarter.
I know. Then it's not even
See, football, you wait all week to watch a
game.
game, and by halftime, the game's over with the Giants.
Super mid.
But he's getting hit taking the handoff.
Yeah.
He's got to
it's
juke
bad.
that first guy every
It's
time, like
embarrassing.
6 out of 7 times, or 5 out of 6 times.
It's embarrassing.
And I don't even think Danny Dimes is a great quarterback or a bomb.
Miserable quarterback.
But he's not that bad.
He's bad.
No, it's not.
You're not a Giants fan,
I
right?
have an eye for these things. I'm telling you.
I gotta. He throws a real nice football. I
So do
don't.
I. But my big Dave.
Nah, they got.
Miserable.
You could take your favorite quarterback and put him on the Giants. He would not be as good.
Possibly. But I don't think you take Jones and put him on another team and he's good either.
Here's the problem. Here's the problem with the Giants.
No, it's
If you're not a Giants fan, right?
No.
Okay.
I mean, I root for the Giants.
I watch him every week.
Subjectively speaking, did you watch Daniel Jones week in and week out?
I did.
Did he not have a good season his rookie year?
Yes.
Why?
They couldn't figure him out.
He had a fucking line.
I figured him out.
I will say this.
Who's he throwing to? Ingram? Ingram's got hands like me. I think my hands are better.
That was my point. Who did the Giants quarterbacks ever throw to? Mark Bavaro was the last guy.
Look,
No, we
it wasn't,
had,
it wasn't like Odell Beckham was a
Lionel
scrub.
Manuel was decent.
It wasn't like Victor Cruz was a scrub.
No, of course.
They've just never
I love
had
Bobby
Beckham
Johnson.
Shockey,
Oh,
Now. Love Shockey.
bro. Because you know what it is.
Terrible.
Did you not watch
you
those
can't
Miami
grade
teams
anybody. You
in
can't
2000?
grade. You can't grade a quarterback on a new. You can't grade an answer.
No, you can't. I agree with
they're
you.
horrible.
There's no
Dude.
scale.
He's getting hit on
what I'm saying.
you
Not to
can't-
mention, who calls the plays for that team?
Oh, yeah, the Cowboys quarterback. What the?
Jason
That guy's the
Jason Garrett.
worst.
Yeah, Freddie Kitchens,
Oof.
Pat Shermer.
Miserable.
Yeah.
How about the Jets?
You need the guy with the rosacea back.
Jets have more insight than the Giants, though. And I like. I'll
Goblin?
tell you.
Yeah.
I'll
He didn't
tell
call
you.
plays though. That Kelly
Yeah, but
Gilbride.
he ran an offense at least.
I'll tell you who
Yeah,
I do
no,
like. I like the quarterback for the Jets. This kid, I like him.
Zach Wilson.
I don't like him.
No, I know who you like.
I don't like him.
Who you like?
Justin Herbert.
Oh, that kid is. Let me tell you something.
He's amazing.
That kid is a
Chargers?
freak. I love that kid since they drafted
He's
him.
amazing.
He's amazing. You think he's better than Josh Allen?
Yeah, oh yeah,
Really?
yeah. I think he's going to be better than Josh Allen.
Okay, maybe gonna be.
Allen can play.
He's still. How many years is Allen in the league?
What do you think about? What do you think about my boy in the Bengals?
I feel like more. Oh, I love Joe Burrow.
Joe Burrow's the guy.
Joe Burrow, but I put him in a different class. I don't know why. Like,
He's got moxie, man.
yeah, he does.
That's what matters to me.
He's amazing,
But that
me.
kid Herbert,
You don't
got
like
it all.
and he's big.
big.
Oh, I'll give you. I know who you think is overrated too. Russell Wilson.
I do.
You do.
He's got stats though.
He's going.
But like, I
he's
think
getting
he
traded.
never
Who's he going to? Giants.
Nah.
might as well. This
Career killer. He'll be washing buses in 3 years. He goes to the Giants.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean though with Russell Wilson?
No.
You don't see it, right?
No, I don't.
What has he done?
Who's he
What about the
played
kid in the
with?
Cardinals?
I
Kyler Murray?
think he's got so much potential.
He's gone. I think that he's trying to get out of there.
Kyler.
Him too?
Yeah. Yeah.
I like him though.
And that scares
like
me.
that kid.
That scares me about
He's
him.
one of the
though.
best running quarterbacks.
That
in the
scares
league.
me about him. That's what I like. I don't know. Again, I'm going back to certain quarterbacks that just like Joe Montana. Like, you know what I mean? I don't know. That scares me about Kyler Murray that he's shrinking because like he doesn't like the
when
fact
you
that
go
like,
to the 49ers, right? You got Joe Montana. He did tremendous. When Steve Young came in, didn't miss a beat. And Garcia
well,
was just
Steve Young, they tried to take his job.
It was good.
But they literally brought in Steve Young and said, you'll be starting at the end of the year, and they couldn't take the job of Joe Montana.
No.
I watched it. There's you don't have Peacock, do you?
I do.
Watch the Joe Montana documentary.
Hey,
It's
let's get on
amazing.
sports. So you watching the new Bel Air?
I didn't watch it, have you? You're not going to watch it.
Oh.
I'm not a show
good?
guy.
Yes.
It's
It
good.
looks good.
Well, Carlton's sick. I'm not.
People hate him. I know that.
Oh, me too.
People hate him.
If he was my brother, I'd.
But wasn't Carlton like that in the show, too?
No. This guy's evil.
Wasn't Carlton a piece of shit at the beginning of Fresh Prince? Still didn't. We'll not like him. We don't really. We're not old enough. But like,
Nah, but this guy's evil.
yeah. But I mean, what they did was they like redid it, right?
My advice to you, it's serious.
It's serious, right?
Even West Philadelphia.
Yeah.
When the reason he goes out there, just watch.
Because he kept getting in fights and shit, right?
I'm not gonna tell
even
you
worse.
because it's gonna.
Because Will Smith was like,
And Netflix.
Woo!
Netflix does a show called Riverdale, right? Which is the Archies.
yeah, I can't watch that shit. But I know.
Well, this is a dark, serious version of the Archies.
I don't like shit like that.
Well, this is a dark, serious version.
Jughead.
Urban size.
It's stupid.
Urban.
You don't like
method.
That's what that is?
Archie, the Riverdale.
That's what that's about?
Riverdale is not Fresh Prince.
No, Riverdale is like
Yeah,
that.
it's
It's
Archie
the Archies.
with Jughead. Yeah.
But it's nothing.
But who's in the gum? That's Bazooka Joe.
But it's not comic.
Same thing.
But they were in
It's
the
not
comic.
comic. It's serious. It's evil. And so is it. This is a whole different thing with an urban twist, but I like it.
I'm watching.
Do you watch-
It sounds like a good premise.
What's the one about with Tay Diggs, the football show?
Spencer Pasinger.
All American.
Spencer Pasinger.
Spencer Tracy.
Spencer Pasinger. He was a linebacker for the Giants. The show's about him.
Yeah.
Spencer
So
Pasinger. It's called All American.
It
Tay Diggs is the coach. I
reminds
can't
me
watch Coach
somewhat,
Tay
sort
Diggs.
of, kind of All American, but it's
Sports shows suck.
more intense.
You don't like any shows.
I don't.
Yeah. You don't like. You can't ask him. You don't
can't
like
get
I
any.
like
into this
Necessary
stuff.
Roughness. I must have watched it about 1,000 times.
Oh, wait, there's a show now?
No, he means the movie.
Oh, the movie.
He's talking
Forget
about Coach
it.
fucking
I was
Robert
on my house
Loggia.
the other day. Forget about it.
He's like, come on! We laugh about this all the time. Rest in peace, Robert Loggia. But
Robert Loggia.
that was the guy. I watch that movie all the time because people think you were Sinbad.
Yeah.
Pate.
No,
I watched that the other day, man.
I like the
movie. Ireland.
I'm ashamed to say, but I still watch the Little Giants every chance I get.
Wow.
It wasn't better than Necessary Roughness,
Spike.
though. That Rob Schneider is the guy. He's like, Fambalaya, come on.
Oh, Fambalaya.
He's like, hey, team here!
Because he did out in prayer. He went out there and he ripped his head off. He shot it in there.
You're supposed to be in the hospital.
And then Paul Blake,
Paul Blake.
Catholic Ireland.
They won't touch you, Mr. Blake.
Manu.
They won't
That's a
touch
great
you, Mr.
movie.
Blake.
Is that the best football movie ever?
Great movie.
Best ever?
Best football movie
I
ever.
gotta
You
go
say
Titan.
Brian song?
No. That's a sad movie. It bothers me. But I am going to give you the remember.
Junior Rouse.
Titan.
Varsity Blues is alright with the whipped cream.
I love Varsity Blues. You don't like Varsity Blues.
I love Varsity Blues.
What was the movie we
He
talked
used to
about?
say that to me. I don't want your life.
Yeah, what do you
I
mean,
don't
Mox?
want your lap.
I quoted Bud Kilmer all freshman
I
year.
know, but I feel like in the talks of it being at the top of the list, you didn't think
Football
so.
movies?
That's what I mean. I know you liked it.
I loved Varsity Blues. I couldn't. It's not a great football movie.
It's a great football. That's what I'm saying.
It's a great movie.
Did you ever see Everybody's All American?
Okay, I was just going to ask you about that. Is that what that kid that died? I was going to ask you about that before. They said that kid was supposed to be one of the best running backs.
Safety.
Safety?
Everybody's
The kid with
All
leukemia?
American. Yeah, he got his leg cut off.
Oh, then I'm thinking about something else.
Oh.
What was the one when the kid went to Oklahoma? He was a running back. And he ended up getting leukemia and he died.
See, now I'm thinking of 30 for 30.
Maybe it's about it because
But
it's a
he
true
didn't
story.
get leukemia.
No, I think you got the positions mixed up because this
That
kid
was
went to leukemia too. He had
Was it safety?
damn.
But why is nobody talking about Friday Night Lights?
Friday Night Lights is good.
But anyway,
Booby Miles?
You guys suck. That's a
The best football movie of all time. Remember the Titans. Sorry.
great football movie.
I like Friday Night Lights better.
You gotta run with a Georgia twist on the backside, like your leg depended on it.
That ruined the whole movie. The fact that they tried. You're telling me.
They
Don't
got
get me.
4 plays. They work.
They had
slow. It's like
no,
Novocaine, but it always works.
the veer. But you're telling me.
Veer.
You're telling me this guy had 10 seconds left. He called a fucking double reverse. Like, I'm a football player, bro. I can't. Come on, man.
They call him.
He called a double and they scored. And I can't stand when they like jazz up movies like they had the referee throw him a banana. You know, it's like a
But
fake.
and Everybody's All American. To go back to that, that was this kid.
Is that like
he was
Tom Cruise in the wheelchair?
He
What
was
is that?
he was undersized.
Isn't there a movie that
No.
Tom Cruise in the wheelchair?
Yeah,
There's a movie with Tom Cruise in the
that
wheelchair.
was when he was in,
Tom Cruise and Wheelchair.
Tom
No,
Cruise
Scott.
played something about
Oh,
he was in Pittsburgh
He's in
and
the movie.
What about that
Trying to get
Kevin
everything-
Costner movie with the Bengals? Remember that movie? Or the Browns? When he's the agent?
The GM?
Yeah.
Is that the 49ers?
No, come on.
Isn't he like
Although
the
Costner
draft
looks
day?
like he looked like
The
he played
draft
for the
day one?
49ers.
Isn't that draft day?
Draft day.
That's I'm telling you, 49ers, wasn't it?
No.
Wasn't draft day about baseball?
Fantastic.
That's Field of Dreams. No,
Great
for the
movie.
love of the game.
Love of the game. I love that movie.
hitter.
That's Costner.
Oh,
That's one of my that's my favorite baseball movies.
Stop!
I love that movie.
That's not better than Major League.
That's comedy. It's not baseball. I mean,
Okay,
baseball.
first of all, look, while I like that movie because of the no-hitter, that movie actually sucked.
Perfect game.
He left it to chase a girl.
Come on, it's phenomenal. No, he finished.
No,
Than any-
the best baseball was the guy that was up there in
Cuts his hand.
Nantucket or Pawtucket or
Summer Catch.
Yeah, Summer Catch.
Oh yeah.
You love Summer Catch.
I do love that movie.
Movie sucked too.
It
Isn't
wasn't
that Jessica
good, but-
Biel?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Smoke.
She makes.
By the way, speaking
about
of that,
clam chowder?
did you see they made another Texas Chainsaw Massacre?
No,
Yes.
they did.
Yes.
It just came out this year.
Yes.
It's on Netflix.
So I can
Yes.
watch it now.
Yes,
Oh,
it's on
It's on
Netflix.
Netflix.
Did you watch it?
I did.
You didn't
good?
watch Scream.
I haven't watched it yet.
You gotta watch it.
Just wait till you watch this. Texas
You watch
Chainsaw Massacre.
1883?
It's bad, right?
What the hell is
What's
that?
that?
Oh, you don't watch it. It's the prequel to Yellowstone. It's
I'm
about
watching a
some-
Korean zombie.
You watch Yellowstone? Everybody's watching that show.
Yeah, they told me about it. I didn't watch it though. It's the prequel. It's the before they're going across country, Indians, all kind of crap.
Costner again. That guy's doing everything. Somehow Kevin Costner is Liam Neeson.
Tin Cup.
Tin Cup, great movie.
I never saw Tin Cup.
What?
Never saw it.
Tin Cup's a great movie.
I can't at golf.
It's
I
a
can't
great
get into
movie.
It.
Kevin Costner, first of all,
That's like Bagger Vance. Oh, I can't do it.
I like that movie.
I can't do
Matt
it.
Damon, Will
He's
Smith.
talking to nobody in all movie.
I'm talking to Will Smith.
But he ain't there.
But he is.
He's not.
But he's there.
Nah, it's no good.
Ah, Matt Damon and Will Smith, good movie.
I can't do it.
Kevin Costner had a lot of good runs in the
That's
90s.
phenomenal.
How about
But
Goon?
you don't like any of his movies.
Yeah,
What do you mean? I love them all.
The hockey movie Goon.
Goon?
Isn't it called Goons?
He beats everybody up. He's just an enforcer.
What about the
Goon
Green
one,
Street
Goon
Never
Hooligans?
heard of that. Never saw Green Street Hooligans.
I know you did.
Nah, I can't do it. Boondock Saints? You watch that?
Honey, I Shrunk the Kids.
I don't like Boondock Saints. Boondock Saints is so overrated.
Little Giant Spike. Spike is in Pee Wee Hell. Come on.
Did you ever see My Blue Heaven?
Rick Moranis?
Very good. Well, he says Honey, I Shrunk the Kids.
Rick Moranis sucks.
You did see My Blue Heaven.
I'll give you
Good for you.
But
You're
you know,
Marty
you know the
Cooper
funny
fan.
thing about Rick Moranis I have respect for him for? You know he quit acting in his prime, if he had one, because he was a widower to be with his kids?
Yeah, I think I heard something like that.
I respect that.
That's what I mean. I like respect. Like, all your movies besides Honey, like first of all, that movie with the talking fucking Venus flytrap.
I can't watch that.
Oh, I can't
Little Shop of
watch
Horrors.
Yeah, that was good.
It's like in the basement, he's like, mama, dad, mama. Like, what?
Okay.
That's a shit musical.
Can't do it.
All musicals are shit.
No,
Yeah, no
because you
good.
just said you liked one.
2.
3.
Well, that's because you were in one. There's 2.5. You were in one of them.
Grease was good.
You didn't even say Grace.
No, it wasn't Grease. It was the one with you and Miles.
The
That
tap
was the good
dance.
one.
Tap dance in that fucking thing. That was terrible.
The one with you and Miles was good.
But it wasn't though.
Is Miles around?
Yeah, and you coached
Miles
the
away.
Jets.
Jets. He was coaching the Jets.
Yeah. I mean, if they still have a team, I don't know.
Nah.
What's up with the USFL? They trying it again?
The Rock.
The XFL they are. I just watched a
USFL.
30 for 30 on that too.
No, it's USFL.
No, The Rock is XFL.
He's USFL.
They're trying to
It's the
USFL.
XFL.
The USFL just had their draft.
What are you watching 30 for 30? I just watched that too.
You look it up. USFL, they're going to another season. They just had their draft.
I thought the XFL is coming back.
No, it's the USFL.
XFL's coming back too. USFL too, yeah. And SFL. There's 3 leagues now?
Yeah.
I don't want to give up. It never works. Wasn't Donald Trump like the general?
USFL, yeah.
And he got
The New York
Herschel
Generals
Walker.
or whatever. Yes, he
I'll
did.
give you a little
Oh,
thing.
we forgot Herschel Walker.
Sucked.
He was
Good in college though.
He was okay.
Speaking
he's
of
not going
USFL, you know another player who went there when he got drafted was Jim Kelly.
How about Reggie White?
One of the best
Reggie White.
defensive ends
He
ever.
played in that
Deacon
USFL.
Jones.
Yeah, tell me what Deacon Jones used to do.
Forget it. Most sacks ever. They weren't even
Did he
recording them.
used to fucking
Forget
you
what?
know, the metal plate in his hand, he smacked you
Oh,
in your ear hole.
absolutely. Absolutely. Ray Nitschke. Used to
Like
play
us.
it. Yeah.
The USFL had a lot of good players. And
Jim Kelly, I'm telling you, Jim Kelly got drafted by the Bills, and then he went to the USFL.
Doug Flutie.
The Houston-
Wasn't Doug Flutie? Doug
He was
Flutie was with the.
Canadian.
Did you know?
No, he played USFL.
Did you know that Doug Flutie, the next year with the Bears, the '86 season, that Mike Ditka signed him off the street, and the whole team like basically said, "Fuck you, I don't want to play."
Yeah.
I got crazy stories. I'm telling you, I've been watching a lot of documentaries. That's so funny. I didn't bring this up before. I have to bring this up now. Let me stop. Did you know that the Rudy thing, how he got carried off the field? You know Rudy's the only player in Notre Dame to get carried. Do you know that was a fucking joke? Did you know that Joe Montana was on that team?
Wow.
Joe Montana was on that team. He told the story where basically, like, you know, people were, because, you know, like, you get, like, a walk-on, and everyone's like, oh, Rudy, all chanting and shit. So they did chant his name, but they were, like, fucking around. But then he gets a sack, and they're like, fuck it, let's just pick him up. And they had no idea that no one had ever been carried off the field.
Because if they did.
And they were like, oh, he made this cute little movie after. Watch
and
the
if they did, they wouldn't
documentary.
have wasted it on him because
Yeah!
he wasn't a football player.
I did not know that. Joe Montana was on that team. Crazy shit.
Rudy Rudiger.
Yes.
I like Spike. He's in Pee Wee Hell.
Little Giants was good.
Wait, Rudy Ruger was a good football movie, though.
Rudy was good. Yeah. Yeah, they had Sean Astin and Mikey from Goonies, and it was good. Charlton Rock was like,
I'm telling you, if you didn't see it, watch Everybody's All American. And there's the other one with the guy from Oklahoma that played he got in the car accident.
watch the show Friday Night Lights.
It was called Greater.
Watch the show.
He's a
Friday Night
walk-on
Lights.
at Oklahoma. He's a
not gonna
walk-on. I did watch Friday Night Lights.
The show, not the movie.
It's a show.
Nathan.
There's like 7, 8 seasons with the father.
4.
Okay, I did watch it.
There's no father. What father?
The coach and the wife.
Taylor. Okay, yeah, you did. Okay, good season. Good show.
I did. It was very good.
One of the best shows no one watched.
So was Weeds.
First few seasons. Once the town burns down, it sucks. I liked Weeds. Once the town burns down, it's mid. It's super mid. I like Weeds, but after that, it sucked. It's like Dexter.
The only
Once
show I look
sister
forward
finds
to
out
right
it
now,
sucks.
you gotta watch it, Bel Air. Check
I'm
it out.
watching a Korean zombie show. It's phenomenal. But you guys don't watch that shit. You're not watching anything Korean. You guys ever watch Squid Game? You?
Yeah, I tried. The voices don't match the face. Like a karate movie. I can't watch.
I watch it in Korean. What? I don't watch. I don't watch overdubbed shit because I watched the Spanish movie, but I can understand Spanish. You ever watch the movie with the whole Spanish? They have the platform. They bring it up.
With the whole, what movies you watch?
I'm surprised because you watch shit like this. There's a movie. They're in a jail and there's a platform filled with food, and they bring it all the way to the bottom. You ever heard of it? It's called the platform.
It's a
Watch it.
platform.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I'm talking about. It's in Spanish.
Yeah.
Did you watch it in
No,
Spanish?
I watch it in English.
Netflix has like porn on some of those things, man. What does it do with all this male frontal nudity? I can't stand that shit. I want
What the
somebody
hell
to-
are you watching?
Netflix?
Sus show.
I don't know. I just
Are
turned
you
off.
watching Spartacus?
It's called Turned Off Show. Turn that off too. Spartacus was smart. Here's what Spartacus did. They gave blood and gore for us. They gave penises for the women and 6-packs and then topless guys for us, the girls. Excuse
You
me.
mean the Stars show or the
Stars show.
the Douglas movie?
No, not the Doug. I'm talking the Stars.
Is that-
Show.
Douglas movie, forget about it.
You like that?
You're going back. It was alright.
You like it?
You like this?
The show was good. I like the show.
I just don't.
The Bringer of Rain. That's where it comes from.
I don't. I think they do too much of it. But there's some show there called with some mafia guy, 365, or he's got this
360
girl.
Mafia?
No,
Purple?
no,
Popping my collar.
it's dubbed again, and they were talking about it at my job. I watched it. I had to turn on. It says porn.
Oh, I know what you're talking